As we agreed, now it is stretch time.
Yes. I'll get the hammies.
I will choose to stretch by walking to my kitchen and making a drink.
Stretch this beer to my face.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god,
yeah.
there's a...
What is happening?
That's a good stretch, dang! I don't know if I could do that on a rolly chair, but like fuck, I'm gonna try.
We should
It's
just all
something.
start the session in like deep squats.
Deep squat.
Do you even Slav squat?
Heels to the ground! Heels to the ground! Owl pose! That did nothing. Can't see shit.
Okay, how many? Are we good?
My
can we take it
camera's-
live?
Oh
My
wait, I
camera's too
forgot.
small.
It's a map scroll, nobody can see us. It's just us entertaining ourselves.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's funny to listen to.
Well, I need to hold this for about 5 breaths anyways, so it's just...
He is practicing his Lamaze.
There we go, there we go. Hips deeper, hips deeper.
No,
There
90,
we go.
90
Who
degree
said
plane.
no?
90 degree plane for quad strength.
That's fair, that's fair.
Has energy to work out.
I'll do the whole section like this now that Matt set up the... I actually don't mind this angle, kind of like the more sideways angle.
It's very
It's always
studious.
Yeah, it looks. I think it looks better, a little better than the straight on.
Oh yeah, you haven't seen my new camera angle. I moved it.
Yeah, you've got soundboard behind you now.
Yeah, I actually have. I mean, the whole wall has decoration on it,
Ooh,
and I stopped halfway because I have the other one, but not yet.
looks good. Looks good.
It just breaks up the white that was sitting behind the white void I lived in for the first 18 sessions.
I liked the window.
I don't know.
Is it
I've
at the
moved my
hotel?
desk. We've moved rooms. You look so tan in the hotel.
You did.
He did.
Because I just spent 5 hours outside on a flight line, no sunscreen. I
You look
was
like
tan.
you were vacationing in the Caribbean.
Yes, I also had a shitload of aloe all over me.
Shiny.
I get to do it all again this week, baby.
Let's go, baby.
I
Matt?
did the thing where I'm laughing too hard because all of you, it was just, the cameras were all just thighs.
It just became.
It was thighs and there was a shin in there and I just started laughing. I did the thing where I cover my mouth and I scratch.
That wasn't a shin. That was still my thigh. They're just small.
Oh god.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Friday Night Dice. Welcome to our Wednesday night campaign, The Castaways. How y'all doing tonight?
Amazing.
I'm on
Beautiful.
cloud 9. I officially finished my first ever college class tonight.
Whoa!
Very nice.
Congratulations.
There's a
Woohoo!
bottle of champagne down there somewhere that I will be finishing.
And you're slacking, there's no announcement.
Emma's a moderator. She can do it now.
Oh, is
I
that
don't know how to
right?
do that. Yeah, he made me a moderator like a week and a half or 2 weeks ago.
That's correct.
You didn't know?
Don't.
Did not know.
Emma, it's your
Don't.
turn.
I'm not a moderator!
It's your
Damn,
turn, Emma.
damn.
You really want
Speaking
me
of,
making the announcements?
As if I'm any better at it.
Hey, Zach, you want to see a quick review of what we've been messaging about that's
Yes,
coming to you?
Oh, Matt, he's been telling me all about it. I'm
It's
excited.
so fucking huge.
Huh?
What is it?
What would you like to know?
Matt, you and I gotta talk. We're gonna talk.
I'll send a close-up picture in the chat, but
We're gonna chat. You
that's
and me.
that's it with still missing the base and a couple other pieces. So it's
I'm
pretty
so excited.
it's pretty huge.
You made my week, Matt.
I'm gonna kill you
You-
all.
Made my whole week.
Oh man. Well,
Hex, shut off.
Like Liz does every Tuesday.
That took me longer than it should have. But I found the horny you were going for.
I hate you all. The amount of horny. And I told my Monday night group I am going to make a bonk emote for this fucking group, just specifically this group.
Yeah.
We saw a TikTok of horny spray that we were like, we could employ that here.
Damn, Emma, you were not kidding. That is a pretty bad.
I told you.
Oh, how bad was it?
Didn't even
It wasn't.
tag at
It
everyone.
wasn't. It wasn't. I don't know how to do these things. You
At
told
everyone.
me to do it.
Will
I'll fix
anyone
it.
cry?
Will anyone cry? Highly possible.
We're in a library. I mean, it's fucking. I think.
Hey, I cry
is
when I
allergic to
read.
real life.
Some
I
sad
will have to make
erotica.
one more goddamn intelligence check to read a book.
That's true.
That might happen. Who knows? We'll find out. Well, I know. So, let's get into it then, Knight. Last we gathered, we
Fuck
watched
some bitches, Matt. Sorry,
as the
go ahead.
Castaways
Tommy.
descended the ladder into the unknown abyss below this sept they found in the ruined abbey in the city of Elzora. As they descended and plopped down, they found themselves in a massive Athenaeum, a library long since untouched by mortal hands. They see these chandeliers of dancing these dancing white flames that seem to produce no heat, illuminating it, and various signs pointing to the various different directions of this massive library that stands before them. As they split off going in their various directions, Kidai heading towards the history room looking for a bit of entertaining books, but coming to a conundrum when the door leading to the room seemed to be a pool of water, but on its side, just rippling and flowing, but a strange doorway blocking her path. She left to go find Kothar, who had found himself within the religion section of the library, or at least the beginning of it. As he passed through the various halls, seeing all these various different religious sigils and crests, most of which he'd never even seen or heard of, found himself in a strange garden. The only sounds in this garden, the trickling of a fountain in the center, these random lotuses and the kind of pocketing throughout, glowing towards the sun that is painted on the ceiling, and a massive tree-like door at the far end of the room. He decided to head back as well after Kidai had caught up with him. They went and met up with Zamira, and proceeded to the creature section to gather whatever knowledge or upper hand they could for the situations at hand. Gathering some information on the Fae, the elementals, demons, devils. But
Oh my.
much to her dismay, when Zamira entered the dragon quarters, she found the room burned and left asunder. Not a bit of parchment left, but a leather-bound book, a singular binding to this book. As they sat and read and meditated, our two other friends got themselves into a bit of a conundrum. After sleuthing through the research section of this library, they came under a devious and most soothing words from two succubus. As Akare and Fane fell under their spell, they directed the two to root out the intruders. With massive stealth rolls from both, they snuck up on Zamira and almost ended her instantaneously. But thanks to some quick movements from Kothar and Kidai following up the rear and holding Fane in place for most of the battle, the party was able to come out, well, most of them came out alive. As Akare lay there after the succubus had been vanquished, on his last leg, as Kidai and Kothar were running towards him, he took his last breath. But with some quick work from Kidai, as she called out to Maeve and asked for guidance, for help in whatever way she could provide. She was able to save and restore a semblance of life to Akari. You guys gathered your things, took a bit of a short rest, and began reading through a few of the books you had found. We now find all of you, I believe, entering into the garden of the religion section, is I believe where we left off.
I was too hyped from almost killing Emma, so I...
That sounds about right. Yeah, I know we took a short rest and then walked.
Well, we can just pick up after the short rest, because the end of the night last time was a little fuzzy, because I was on a high from killing Akari.
Did we take a short rest? And
You got
I
a
thought
short-
we had... I know we got a short rest, but had we committed to getting a long rest in?
No, you guys just took
No.
a short rest.
Alright. Well, Bane is still in the danger zone.
Oh, did you not roll enough hit die? Oh, you
I
didn't
didn't
have
have-
any.
Didn't have any.
No hit die. Living on the edge, babies.
Yeah, I'm back at full.
At the end of the short rest, I will walk over to Fane. I will bend another healer's charge, because a rest has ended, which means I can do it again.
Say, as you like gingerly tend to my wounds,
Ooh.
you can pull open my shirt.
16.
Ooh. I'm going to also burn my second wind. That's fucking fatty. I'm gonna burn my second wind ahead of time and get back 12 more hit points. I'm good. It's 65 out of 83, so I should be good to go. I'll look at Kothar in solidarity, and that's it.
Yeah.
Well, on to this garden and see what
Yeah.
we can find.
I'd like to spend a little more time in the religion section, and it's a brief pop over from there to history, so
Mhm.
we can decide either now or later whether we want to go in the garden or the water portal. Alternatively, we can head back to where were you guys at? Sorry.
We were at, what was it called? Craft or Akari? It was called the section of enlightened. I found a
Research?
book. It was research. I found a book that you might find interesting. Kothar. Or did we read this together? No, Akari
we
read
did
this
not.
for me. I found a book called The Crafts of Thytusis, and it lists
Of the thighs.
a Thytosis, yes, Thytosis. It lists, I believe, a history of a craftsman named Thytosis and his wondrous works, which were so fine that he was able to join the gods in the pantheon. It lists them. Were there any schematics or descriptions? There were descriptions on how to.
There were
craft,
descriptions of a number of items that you had time in which the ones that you did find when you looked through it. One thing I forgot to mention to Akari when you were kind of reading off the various things in the book to him, the section on one of the items known as the Lunar Blade seemed almost as if there was a bookmark or something marking that page.
I think you did mention that because I have that. I have an asterisk next to that one.
Okay. I might have.
Oh, speaking of books that we did not get time to discuss because we were busy beating the shit out of each other, Fane, whenever you get a moment, obviously not right now, but I have 2 books that I'd like that might be helpful in our journeys if you could help me translate them. And I will hand him the book on Devils 101, which is all I have written down. Because it's just basic devil demonology. Because I believe they were written in Infernal.
The whole book was written in Infernal, correct.
And I will hand him the book on the Bonesmith of Niasis?
Nessus. Remember, gotta look up the actual spelling so I can pronounce it right. It's the 9th layer of hell, if you know your layers of hell.
It might be Naseus.
Oh,
Nisaeus.
It is Nisaeus.
Yeah.
The Bonesmith of Nisaeus. The level where Asmodeus lives that I know of, and Kothar does not.
Okay.
It's horrifying.
add. You just keep those books in your inventory.
Yeah.
And I'll just make note. Matt, the leatherworking and the blacksmithing books I found. I didn't write this down. I'm sorry. What were the benefits of them? They were.
The leatherworking and blacksmithing one was kind of a 2-in-1 book, and
Mhm.
the benefits of them is they are someone who's taken the time to tell their method of the craft, basically. So following their method of the craft, you can follow in the footsteps of a master and basically reverse engineer and learn through the book, basically.
Okay, so master's crafting methods.
Yeah.
All right, good to go. I will take the book from Kothar and I'll just kind of flip through some of the pages and. Well, admittedly not the fastest reader, but I'll peer through it when we have some time.
Whenever you guys do go over it, just to paraphrase, I believe I told you last week, Zach, but basically whenever he does get around to reading the book and give you the information, it's essentially your generic D&D lore on devils, stuff on contracts, stuff on the hierarchy of devils, and how it kind of works through the 9 layers of hell all the way down to Asmodeus, from Asmodeus all the way down to like the lower underling devils that are in like Avernus and Dis and upward.
Yeah, I'm more curious, and I'd explain this, Fane. I think we should, when we get time, we should probably prioritize the Bonesmith. I'm a little more curious in that one, I think we have
Sure.
just a base level understanding of devils and demons already. So,
Mhm.
but
Well,
your books.
Yeah. Okay, I'll read them for sure. The Bonesmith. I think I've heard of somebody called the Bonesmith before.
Yeah, I mean, he's the one that made my sword.
Oh, that's right. That's what that's from.
Mhm.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
More for later. Yeah, that's
maybe
good.
he's got some techniques in there. Maybe I could like recreate them. I'm kind of good with bones. Just
Yeah. That could be good for you. This is a very fortuitous find, I think.
Yeah.
You could be the Bone Master, Kothar.
I know you mean it in like a
Bonk.
positive light, but for some reason, Fane, it sounds just a little bit like a
Dirty?
joke coming from you,
It was meant with double intention.
Okay. Yep, see? I'm picking up on it. We're good. Okay.
Yeah. You're good.
Yeah.
It's kind of
You're
a
picking
shame
up,
this
Kothar.
Bonesmith guy had a rather generic last name.
It was the Bonesmith of.
I hate you so much.
That's the joke. That's
That
it.
was
It's
well
not gonna
done.
get any better.
Hi, my name's Bonesmith. Fuck you.
Please don't call me Mr. Smith. That was my father.
Call me Bone.
Oh, that's amazing.
Bone daddy
Well
to my
done.
friends.
Daddy, my friends. Bonk, 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 bonk.
All right, let's get off to this religion.
I swear,
Yes.
I swear, the one day, not to get too off track, but the one time I finally get you guys all together for an in-person game, I'm going to buy one of those giant inflatable hammers, and I'm going to physically bonk you every time it happens.
It'll be like whack-a-mole. You'll be hitting so many people all the time.
We'll have to be so
Proposition
far away.
to whenever we do absolutely get into a physical group setting, we all dress like it's somebody's very stereotypical bachelorette party, like full dick garb, like
Hate you all.
necklaces, penis-shaped pasta, the whole thing.
Oh lord.
Anyway,
Okay, back to it.
I'm here
The
for it.
motion has been approved. I've divested each of you of your ability to disagree.
So, are we on to the section that depicts, just the most religious individuals in this entire...
Did you say the dick pic section?
Yeah, the dick pic section. Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, you're not gonna
depicts
find
them.
it. I didn't find any boobs.
It's a sexist library.
Yeah.
Not a sexist.
Is this we're going to the religions section? Is that right?
Yep, let's go look at the gods, because I think we could all use one in our life.
Nah.
They were all naked way more than anybody I know.
To the religion!
Take me to church.
With our powers combined.
Kothar, so you lead them back out through the room where you guys saw the globe and the various portals to the different worlds. Or what you assume to be different worlds. None of you actually know it, but... down across the bridge and make that right towards the religious section. You enter into the stone hallway that has the little apices every so many feet with the oval-like stained glass depictions of all the various gods. And eventually pass through the archway back in to the garden.
None of the iconography here struck me as different, did it?
Nothing
Or like
seems...
depicting a specific god
In the garden or in one of the stained glass?
in the garden.
Okay. In the garden, make a religion check for me.
DM, also, I know it's not the same thing, but I'd like to keep an eye out for anything reminiscent of the Fae,
Mm-hmm.
if possible. I don't even
There
know
are
my dice.
religious accents to this room, but hard to tell if they pertain to anyone in particular.
So, welcome to the weird garden that we saw.
On the other side of the room, there's a man sitting. Here's a stump that was in front of the door tree, or the tree door. God, I can't talk. Seems a stump that was not there before. And a man. A Firbolg man of tall, grayish fur with these kind of like violet accents throughout him. Just sitting. With a gnarled staff kind of laid over his shoulder. Looks as if he's whittling something in his hand.
And he's a new addition.
Interesting.
Does he look friendly?
Can I case him from here other than the staff? Does he appear armed? Or armored?
He's got a whittler's knife and his ham. Does not appear armed, wearing like cloths.
Is his whittler's knife better than my whittler's knife?
Hard to tell from this distance.
I'm not kidding though.
Bartender.
Like,
Kill
does
him
he
and
look
take his whittler's
friendly?
knife.
Does he look?
Oh, sorry, I missed that. Make an insight check.
Sorry.
Make an insight check.
Uh, 16.
Doesn't appear hostile or friendly at the moment.
Excuse me, have we interrupted you in some way? Is this your place?
Oh, you guys have finally made it.
I don't like the sound of that.
No, you didn't interrupt me. Been waiting.
Every time I turn back to the party, every time somebody is waiting for us, it turns out bad.
DM symbolism, anything like that.
Nothing seems familiar.
Nothing about this man strikes me as familiar.
Does he have an
No.
accent or a dialect that we would recognize from anywhere?
No.
What does he smell like?
Hard to tell from this distance.
He smells of elderberries.
I see you guys have dispatched of some of the guards of this abode.
Are they yours?
No, they are the owners.
The owners.
Owners?
I was sent... The creator of this library. She values knowledge above all else. And for those that wish to peruse her library, must present something of a monetary value to continue looking through her wondrous collection. So if
Who
you
is
wish
the
to
owner?
proceed, you must present an offering in the fountain.
Hmm.
Who is the owner of this library?
Her prominence.
That's the title. What's her name?
Many names.
Does that
Okay,
ring
pick-
any bells with me?
Pick one.
You can roll a religion check.
13.
You've heard the name somewhere referring to some god or goddess, someone talking about her, but can't remember who.
You said you've been expecting us. Do you know who we are?
Know who you are. Simply that you have entered, and those that enter must pay the price.
That makes more sense.
So, like, we all have to individually pay the price, or can, like, one person pay the price for everyone?
Depends on the value of the knowledge that the offering supplies.
Are we supplying knowledge, or, like, physical, like...
You did say monetary, but I also make really good cheese. I don't know if that's her bargaining point.
Make a persuasion check.
Natural one.
Oh, sad day. Her
Couldn't cheese your way through that.
Mm.
something of monetary value can be skewed depending on what those consider to be of value. Her
So-
Excellency considers some magic items, sometimes money, sometimes books. But nevertheless,
Does she
there's
like-
a price.
So
Does
the
she like-
value is personal.
What is your name, sir?
Name is Barbaros.
Barbaros.
Good name.
Are you sort of like a librarian? Could you point us in the way of something, or perhaps tell us if there is something here?
If you pay the toll, I can point you in the direction.
Okay. So, just hypothetically speaking, my friend, let's call her Midai. She's not here right now. She's looking for something just highly inappropriate, like maybe nude art. Is that something we could potentially pay for access to?
There are such books that depict mental images found in the history section.
All right. Well, it's a go from me.
Would you take, like, this as payment? And I'll reach into the bag of holding and I'll pull out some of the white aether that I have.
Her Excellency would accept this as an offering.
Can I pull out some of my glowing mushrooms and like present them very fancily?
Make a performance check.
I will...
Oh. Okay, so that's a 17. I want it to be like I reach in, but I don't want to give these up, but I have to, and then I give them.
Kind of like takes his staff, takes it, stands up. You dare mock the presence in which you stand.
Not at all, sir. I think these are really pretty. I think they're really useful. I'm not mocking. I don't want to give them up. I think they're valuable to me.
They're not valuable to her.
I just look really sad.
I'll be slowly throwing, like, fistfuls of white aether into the fountain.
How much are you throwing in?
1,000 gold pieces.
1,000 gold pieces will pay for 3 people.
3 people?
Is this to
Rich
follow
ass
up on this
bitch.
the question before? Things of a personal nature, is that more valuable?
Something is held dear to your heart, and she would value it above others.
Try this, and I'll pull out what is probably my last jar of jungle juice, and throw it, and like hold it, and does this mean anything?
You and your human friend don't seem to understand the concept.
I'm just testing the waters. That's all.
Just kind
What
of
about...
like takes another step forward and seems like he's not really hostile, but definitely not really friendly.
All right, I'll pull out some dragon scales.
Would you
Actually, I'll
accept this? And I'll pull out the petrified elven woman's head that I have in the bag of holding.
Roll a performance check.
19. I have good performance for some fuck all reason.
is an acceptable offering.
It is a sad way to go. I hope it doesn't splinter when it hits the fountain.
What comes from this will bring a bountiful fountain of knowledge to our researchers.
Would you take something from something, or something from someone? And I'll flip to the second memory in the Book of Remembrance that I have. And it shows all of my friends dancing at the celebration in Singara.
To offer a memory means it is lost forever.
I'm aware.
Let's.
Alright. I'd like you to keep that.
There will be plenty more. I'm not going anywhere.
Yes.
No. There's no need. There's no need to be dramatic. We literally have a chest of gold. Just.
I have diamonds.
By the way,
I-
Kothar, I didn't mean to cut you off, Kidao. Sorry, Kothar, it would have been only 999 gold pieces, so you can add, 1 gold piece of white aether back.
Oh!
And
You're a
it went in
generous god.
every segment of 333 amounts of gold pieces, she would have granted one person access.
Repeating, of course.
Mm-hmm.
That's the point.
Suppose you have a fair point, Thane. I'll pull out 333.33 gold. Repeating, of course.
I have a lot of jewels. I don't know how much a diamond is worth.
No.
I have 1,000 diamonds.
We proved the diamond.
No, you have 900 diamonds because you spent 100 saving his ass.
Oh, true. Thank you. Oh, you were right. Yeah. Okay, so now I have. What kind of jewels does she like, DM?
You do not spend those diamonds. This isn't Kothar, this is me.
No, I'm saying I have. I
Part-
literally just have. He didn't even give me amounts. He said 1,000 diamonds, which is 900 now, and then just said rubies, sapphires, emeralds, pearls. That's what I have. So
I'm
I'm
holding on to the rest of them. I have the
an
amounts.
undescript amount. Okay.
I think Kothar has the actual amount of all of them. There are the crate of rare or the rare jewels that you guys all have as well.
It's a bag of rare gems worth, according to you, approximately 2k.
Yeah, until you guys get them appraised. That's what you assume them to be worth. By the way, if you're putting in 333 gold, that's enough, because you guys already had 4 paid for, by the way, Akari.
I'll huck it in.
God, I'm a broke bitch.
As you drop it in, you guys watch as the fountain, or the waters in the fountain begin to swirl, and everything is just rugged down and disappears. Kothar, as you look in from the familiar sight from earlier, none of the coins in which you saw on the bottom of this fountain remain.
Ooh.
And the man on the opposite side, well, you all have paid the toll. I can direct you in any which way you wish before I part, and I will offer you a word of caution. You have been granted access to the library. The library itself has its own defenses. Should you step out of line, the library is knows to protect itself.
I see your whittling knife.
Just kind of like looks down at it, holds it up.
Is it better than mine?
It looks extremely old and dull,
Oh, sad.
like he's used it a lot.
It's been whittled down.
Could you show me some good whittling tricks to make my whittling better?
If you would like, you can look into the research section of the library and find what you will.
Thank you.
Get wet when you're whittling this one.
Just a whittle secret.
Amazing.
That almost took me out. That's not okay.
As he steps over to the tree, he kind of sticks his hand up, and the tree begins to part, creating a portal. And he steps through it.
Oh, he's gone?
Well, that was fucking dope. Kita, you think you could do that someday?
I'm gonna try to remember that portal. Just like remember everything about that second. I sure as hell hope I can.
My god, that'd be so goddamn convenient.
Skinvenient?
Convenient.
Sexy and
Holy cow.
convenient, I see.
Mm-hmm. It's sexy
Skin-
and convenient at the same time.
True.
It's scandalous.
Further into the
Absolutely
religion
right.
section, shall we?
I believe, Kidai, I know that separating is, but we could always go back to the history section as well and find
So-
some.
I think maybe we all go together from here into the scary portal. I don't want to leave anybody apart when there's a scary portal in between.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. I'll
Uh,
just think
Yeah.
really hard about, the images.
Boobies.
Zamir will hold
Boobies.
Kidai's hand and walk through with her.
We're being very brave.
You guys are going back to the water room then?
Wonder
Or back to
religion.
the... Okay, you guys are continuing to religion. That's... Okay, just wanted to clarify. Just because I wanted to show it off, I was fully prepared for you guys to try and fuck that guy up.
Oh no!
Why would I do
It's-
that?
It's
This
because
is
we're so
nice.
violent.
No, that would
You're
be
not.
We
campaign
just
one
wanted
would fucking-
money, Matt. We have so much of it. There's literally nothing else to spend it on.
I didn't know if you guys were going to pick up that he would accept money. I didn't know if you guys were just going
No.
to try and give up items or knowledge or what. But
If anybody would
I
choose
was
violence,
worried.
it'd for
I
sure
was
be
full.
campaign
I was
two.
fully ready for you guys to just be like, "Nah, fuck this dude."
I was worried for him to be like, "Nah, I want like a specific
Soul.
item from you," and I was like gonna cover like Maeve's grace and like just.
I thought he wanted our souls.
Oh, that's
It's-
fine.
I mean,
So-
if it was virginity,
doesn't
he
have
wanted,
monetary
three of
value.
us would have been good.
Hey, high five. Not the
No,
bird.
it was for,
Oh
not
god.
the fucking virgins.
Yeah. The virgins are in this triangle in the middle here.
As you all
The triangle of
cross the library
Bermuda Triangle.
and over to the massive tree
Sound
that
of
is
the sea
depicted
has a
on the
lot to
wall, with the part of the trunk of the tree kind of jutting outwards and looking to be even part of a real tree. You guys pull open the door and pass through, and as you do, the walls around you reveal almost as if you're passing through the inside of a tree trunk. You can see the rings and the levels of the tree as you're like passing through it. Exiting out through the hallway, you find yourselves standing in a room. An immense fireplace on the far end of the room kind of at the base depicting a massive volcano that is painted on the wall. On the eastern wall you can see there is a massive window that kind of looks out on a starry night with a massive half moon in the sky, kind of shining its light down through the center. On the west wall you can see there are a waterfall falling over a large statue of Utentia and pools of like crystalline water around her. On the center of the room, there is a large lectern with a heavy leather-bound book that appears old and timeless.
I'd like to head over to the Statue of Utentia.
As you walk over and you look down at the waters, if it weren't for the ripples and the foam, kind of the rapids coming off of the waterfall, you wouldn't even notice the water. It is that crystal clear.
It's amazing. Am I aware of... That's horrifying. Am I aware of any particular gym or anything like that that's specific to Utentia? It'd be emeralds. It would be emeralds because it's a hurricane crest with an emerald in the center. It's not like I just wrote lore for this. I would pull out from the chest, not from the bag of gem, from the chest, I would pull out the largest of the emeralds I could find because I have 660 gold pieces worth. So I'll pull out something that looks like it's 100 gold pieces worth of emerald.
Sure.
And I will set it down as an offering and just ask for not specific, but just generic guidance through our troubling waters.
Roll percentile dice for me.
Oh, fuck. 23.
Damn, nice. As you sit and place down the emerald and kind of sit there and listen to the waterfall kind of pouring over and looking at the crystalline water pouring out in front of you, there's a second where you can hear the sound of a distant light or a distant thunder kind of emanating from the statue. And then the tolling of a bell, almost the sound that people would make that you would hear when you're pulling into a dock. The dockmaster ringing the bell, calling for dockhands to come and help you guys pull into port. Almost as if it's pulling you in.
I think we need to go deeper. But has anyone any interest in this tome? It looks, tomey.
A passing interest, I suppose. It's an old book.
Can I crack open the first couple pages?
As you approach the book, you look at it and it reads the Tome of Knowledge. As you go to try and open it, it opens to the first page. The first page that is written in seemingly the words changing to read whatever language you focus on. Reads before you, "The Book of Knowledge is those for who seek knowledge for knowledge's sake. Not for those who wish to do harm, or those who wish to gain, or for those who wish to search for personal gain. The Book of Knowledge contains much, and proceed knowing as such."
I instantly, Fane's eyes instantly perk up. I'd like to test this. Could you give me a moment, please? Kind of look around.
By all means.
I will. And Matt, we've talked about this in the past, to a degree, that Fane has zero interest in his mother as a person.
Right.
Like he just doesn't care. But just purely for curiosity's sake, I will think on my mother's name, and I will open up the book and see, like, turn the page and see if focus on that, and then turn the page.
Go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw for me.
Ooh. Sus.
Those are good. That's a 16.
16. As you begin to turn the pages, and this book is so massive that there has to be millions upon millions of pages. The book itself, just for depiction's sake, stands at almost 4 feet lengthwise, and when flipped open, about 6 feet wide. So as you flip open this massive book, the dust kind of billows away. But then as you begin to focus on your mother's name, the pages just begin to slip and turn before you, before stopping on a singular page.
I'll read the page.
As you look down and begin reading through the page, it begins to tell the story of a tiefling man named Gendorog and a woman in which he fell in love with, and the child which they bore together. Almost as if written by them themselves.
What does it say?
It tells of how they met when Gendorog left the Isles of Jotunheim and ventured to the mainland, to the Zartalas Empire, and began traveling across the world as a sword for hire. Besting everyone that he could, he eventually traveled and made his way to the city of Drakenford, where he met a woman and made a name for himself. As he rose through the ranks, becoming one of the greatest, if not the greatest, gladiator in Drakenford's history, he and this woman grew together closer and closer until eventually they bore a child together. Would you like me to share the woman's name, or are you keeping that to yourself? Or I can send it, or should I say I can send it to you in a private message?
Send it to me in a private message.
Okay.
Secret's
Does it
still my
say-
friends.
Does it say where she went?
It says,
Although, if I suddenly, as I'm reading this, my intention would probably change. My reason for wanting it would probably change, and if that changes, affects things. Like, as I would read the story, my curiosity.
yeah, I assumed so, and I was getting to that. So, as you begin to read and try to track down wherever this woman went, it reads that the family life, seemingly, as it goes in this book, was too much for her. The child was constantly left with her, while Gindarog spent all of his time in the arena. He was a local celebrity while she was a housewife. That wasn't the life that she wanted. They split ways, and Gindarog agreed to keep the child. And as you again continue to read, I need you to make another wisdom saving throw. Because now this is for personal gain.
It's a natural 20 for a 21.
Hot damn. The page, almost on its own, turns before you. And as you continue reading, it tells the story of this woman and how she left the city of Drakenford. First, she went to the city of Lyarosa. She gathered some information there, met with a few friends of hers, and then left. After she left the city of Lyarosa, it tells us she travels the countryside, eventually ending her journey in the Golden Coast.
I'll stop reading there.
As you kind of like step back, the book slams shut.
Would you DM me that name?
Yeah. Give me 1 second, I gotta find it in my notes. That's why I was hoping you'd say that.
Say it now, man. Say it now.
Is anybody else approaching the book?
You're muted, Kita.
Is Fane showing any sort of like heavy emotion or like complete withdrawal? Anything that I could gather he learned something significant from this book?
Probably not like outward emotion, but the absence of like his sort
Like
of
a
like
withdrawn.
easy smirk. Yeah, like just like a barely like a look of befuddlement.
I would see that DM, if this is allowed,
Mm-hmm.
kind of register it, and maybe I hold on to this for you. We can visit it later.
This book's pretty big.
Yeah,
I'm
he said it
pretty
was like
strong.
6 feet, 7 feet when it was open.
I'm strong.
Book's like the size of Kothar.
Does it fit in the bag?
Has millions of
I-
pages, quote unquote.
I don't think we should take this.
I mean, that's fair.
I don't think we
Is it-
could if we tried.
Does it know everything?
It does.
Can I walk up to it?
May. Again, the page flips open and reads its warning.
Oh. I want to think about the orbs and Asembra and their creation and their locations and things.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Things be good. Oh god, it was a natural 20 and it rolled to the side and now it's a 7. I died.
You reach
Zamira,
too far. You
You
down too
take
deep.
12 points of force damage and are blasted back 30 feet away from the book.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ow.
That was low damage, too.
Zamira, it said not to use it for personal gain.
Not
Akari?
personal gain. I gain nothing from the orbs.
As
That's all I
Zamira
wanted
is
to know.
blasted back and the book folds itself back over. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you guys off. You can continue.
Oh, you're fine.
It's not so much that you don't intend to use the orbs, it's that it says not to use the information. If you
I
use the information, it's
didn't expect it to know where they were, but I don't know how or why, for what purpose they were created. And I feel like that's a really significant piece to their existence. If we know what they were intended for, or who intended to use them and to what end, it might give me some insight into if they're evil or not. Because I don't know if I'm getting them for great power
and
them to harness or for them to hurt people.
I'll go like as I'm like helping you up, and I'll say, but that's just it, Samira. You're not allowed to know in this book. It can only tell you something that shouldn't be of import. You can't use the information you get in this book, or
Yes,
at least you
that's
can't
fair.
intend to.
Think that seeing that my morbid curiosity would get the best of me. I think I'll visit the book.
Akari, as she approaches the book, just before she goes to open it, there's a singular page towards the beginning of the book that is almost glowing gold. Zamira, roll that wisdom saving throw for me, please. And what are you looking for? Or not Zamira. God, I did it again. Kidai. I will break myself of this one time.
He's confusing the ladies.
Ladies. I want to know what the Fae King's motivation is. I want to know what he's planning on destroying, doing, sort of
Need a
what
wisdom
we are going
saving
into.
throw, please.
Wisdom saving throw.
That is 100% for personal gain.
Oh, is it? I didn't think so. I mean,
He's kind of your opponent.
wisdom saving throw. It's a sloppy 20.
Sloppy 20 is going to be the DC. What exactly are you looking for?
I just want to know why.
The book flips open and turns to the tale. Oh. You all are frozen for me. Are you back? Am I back?
I'm back.
You guys all froze for me. I think it might have been me.
Oh, I thought it was me. Everybody else froze.
No, it's
Maybe it's
Matt,
everyone.
'cause yeah, I'm not on the tile,
Matt.
so I have everyone tiled, and then Matt's tiled in the bottom, and everyone's fine except for yours screen.
Bye bye, Matt.
Am I not here?
He's
You're
gonna-
frozen.
Oh. I'm not frozen on
Oh no, yeah, you're good now. You
There
moved.
it is.
me. Okay, well. Hirai, as you go to start read through the pages, it tells of the Verdant King and how the Verdant King is as old as the Feywild itself. It tells of how in the beginning he was a benevolent king, a forest spirit that traveled throughout the various different worlds and sprung massive forests filled with wildlife and beauty into existence. But as the years went on, the corruption from those who lived in his forest grew. People would chop down his forests, burn them to the ground. They would take what was his and, through arcane arts, twist it and warp it into such mutated forms for forces of evil. In particular, it talks of one battle, the Aether War in the Zartalos Empire, between the Zartalos Empire and the Brawhalan Concord, how they raised whole massive treants from the forest surrounding and used them as agents of war. And through this, the Vernon King grew tired, grew angry. He came to the point to where he could not return. He had become corrupted himself. He decided to spread his seed of corruption to the four corners of the globe, to turn the world into one massive crimson nightmare, a massive forest of red leaves. If you're going to continue reading, I need you to make another wisdom saving throw.
I'm gonna. Even better. 21.
Unfortunately, the DC gets higher as it goes on.
Oh, ouch.
You are blasted back 30 feet,
Okay.
and I rolled much better. You take 21 points of force damage.
I'll take it. That was worth it.
I will immediately run to Kidai and expend a charge.
I was gonna say I would have been probably like back 15 feet, try and catch her so she doesn't hit the ground as hard.
15 healing to you, Kidai.
Thank you.
I'll just like catch her as she lands and say, "Don't fuck with the book." Put her down.
It was
Zamira,
worth it.
Would you like? Do you need me tending? I know you kind of got blasted back too.
No, I'll be okay. Thank you though.
Akari, as she gets blasted back and the book shuts again, there is a ringing of that bell again. This time almost ear-piercing, emanating from that book.
17 healing to you, Zamira.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I said I was okay. but
I
thank you.
expended a charge. I expended a charge anyway. Maxing.
Oh, okay.
I'll wordlessly walk up to the book and place my hand on the exterior of it.
As you approach, before your hand is even able to touch it, it flips to that page with the letters glowing in front of you.
Yeah, I'll just close my eyes and think of the Micaiah. Have that ask the question, not me.
Would you like to read the page, or should I?
I guess I'll read the page. Let me warm up my reading voice. It's gonna be more sad stuff, guys.
I love it. Sad stuff every day.
He did say it have millions of pages. This page is page number 1,243,251. In my travels across the cosmos, I came across a wondrous little planet known as Bali-Rosoa. I found myself strolling through the rolling fields when I happened upon a small village. I observed an elven woman for a time as she mustered together creation to fill a void from the child she had recently lost. Her talent amazed me. For the first time in eons, I found myself enchanted. I watched her for what mortals would consider days on end as she worked tirelessly till it was complete. Her mate almost had to force her to stop and eat at times until one day her creation was finished. I couldn't help but feel attached to it as well. But why had she refused to awaken her creation yet? What was stopping her? Something of this magnitude had to be shared with the world. I gave her time and waited, eager to see what might become of this new being that had been born into this world. But, much to my dismay, she let it be. I grew tired of waiting and put the wheels of destiny into motion. Knowledge should be shared, not hidden. Eventually, news of her creation reached a group who called themselves the Delmatok Olgiarchy. The leadership of this group formulated a plan to replicate her creation and turn the creation into a weapon of war. Alas, simple reminder for why I don't meddle in mortal affairs. I watched as this creation, this man made of metal, was turned into a walking assassin. I knew I had to do something to correct my mistake, but wanted to see for myself how the creation would react. I severed the oligarchy's hold on its mind, although it seems my contact with the creation had more of an effect than I realized. I watched as it manifested a new power. It stepped through the planes of existence like it was walking upstairs. I had to follow. I had to see more. I followed it through the cosmos until that fateful day. I found myself following it through the astral sea, the place I once called home. While traveling through the sea, the creature encountered something I had always hoped to avoid, an eldritch horror, the Gazing King. The creation seemed almost as if he had something to prove. They engaged in battle. He was no match for the Gazing King, and this creation still had so much knowledge to share with the world. I cast him back into his own realm and returned to Tilstaria. That was the last I saw of my metallic friend. That is, until that cold, starry night as the snow blanketed the ground around the creation returned my presence. Not as a man of metal, but a being of intelligence and purpose. I reached out and granted him the ability to meld amongst the people of this world, to feel as they do, to appear as they do. I read that aloud to the group.
Jaw dropped. All
All right.
right.
I'll just step back.
The book closes.
Are you
How are you
okay?
feeling? Yeah.
I feel kind of vindicated. I remember whenever I first dropped the shroud with you all, I was terrified. I was afraid that people would use something like me. Turns out they already had.
That doesn't mean it's your fault. I know it's complex. I know none of us could ever understand. But you're only now piecing together little bits of sense. It doesn't make you responsible for things you didn't even know you did, or anyone did.
I don't think any of it matters. Whatever this place I come from is, it's not here. And it's not you all. The only thing that followed me here was the Gazing King. Everything else was left behind.
So it's only forward then.
Well, forward, but I have a sense I'll have to relearn what that the construct lost.
The good news, Akari, is that now that you know the worst has already happened, there's only one way to go, and that's up.
Oh, I was gonna say down.
Forward,
Forward.
Back?
not
I
back.
mean,
Not back.
not back. Not back.
Oh, okay.
I think we're sending mixed messages. Akari, we support you in whatever you decide to do.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
But you're also our friend, and whatever you were and whatever you become, you will still be our friend. In fact, if you decide to become, sort of an edgier assassin type, I think we could all support that. We're all a little too clean around the edges, where most of us are. We could use a little bit more grime.
You know, you might want to be careful what you wish for. Something might set me loose.
I
don't think that's
literally
possible.
laugh out loud at that sentence. The something might let me loose sentence. Granted that I have eaten a person.
Akari, I think I can speak for all of us when I say, I don't know if you have a loose side to you, but if you do, I think I'd love to see it.
I wonder if the loose side of you is like more of like a party guy, like the very reserved Akari we have now. I mean, great guy, love him to death, but I'm curious what this Mr. Loose looks like.
Do you think it's just like party tricks, and then like halfway through making a balloon animal, he just like stabs you?
Can't be as bad as mine.
I feel
Nope,
like
can't.
it's sneakier than that. Like maybe he falls into goes behind the curtain, and all of a sudden he's behind you with
You know what?
a dagger through your chest.
You know what I feel like it is, and I'm willing to put I like fumble my fingers, like 5 gold on this. I only have 10. I'm willing to put 5 dad jokes.
That's Akari's wild side, is dad jokes. What could be
Buck
possible?
wild.
Buck wild. It remains to be seen. But
What if it's him stepping on and squishing flowers?
No, this
like
is not
more.
acceptable. That's the line we do not cross.
Surprisingly,
I can make more. It's not that big of a deal.
you step on flowers, straight to jail. Surprising, I know, but
Okay, Akari, you don't seem to be enjoying this line of conversation. What's on your mind?
DM, I'll cast Etherealness.
Okay.
And within a 6-second span, I will pull the dagger out of my belt, flip it in my hand, and be behind Fane with the very end of the butt of the dagger in the small of his back as I return to the material plane.
I will,
Little something
As
like
a-
that.
as I realize he's there, I want to just, for competitive sake, make a acrobatics check to roll out of it and kick the knife out of his hand as I do, and just see if I can get one on him.
First, you gotta see if you see him. Make a perception check for me, Akari. Roll stealth.
17.
16.
Fortunately, you don't see him.
Well,
You could do it as
same
soon as you realize he's
ethereal plane
there.
for 6 seconds.
As I feel the knife in my back and I hear him whisper in my ear, I'll just
It's just the blunt. It's the handle of the knife. I flipped it in my hand.
Okay, I gotcha. I will just for gamesmanship's sake, I will elbow down into where I think the blade is, and then twist and try and take control of the arm and get the knife back at Akari.
We were all wrong. It was kinky Akare.
Am I successful?
This be
Both the-
considered a grapple?
Yeah. Make it a grapple check.
Okay.
I'm using acrobatics, obviously. 16.
17. So I'll just turn around, smack the arm down, and get the dagger out of it, and then we'll call it a disarming strike. Smack the elbow out, and then grab the arm, and then pull it up and around, and a twist, so that I'm standing behind Akari and say, "You're going to need more practice if you're going to be an assassin." And I'll let him go and just push him forward.
I don't want to let me have too much practice. Maybe I'll shunt you into the astral sea.
Good stories. It's not the best place to be, but you got to look around. It's got to be more interesting than this place.
TM, have I heard anyone else speak their thoughts in the book? 'Cause I know Akari spoke what he saw out loud. No one else spoke at all, right? They just kind of walked up. Half of them got yeeted back.
Me and
then-
Thane discussed what I was.
If there was a second or two, I would have expressed what I saw with the
Okay, but
Verdant
no one
King.
no one spoke their like actual like what they want to see out loud, right?
Oh,
Fane didn't.
Not that I think. Not that I. Sorry, I do not think so. No.
Okay, I would like to approach the book then.
You? What are you thinking on?
I would like to ask it in my mind. This man that Akari describes in all of these dreams that continues to kind of like write the journal, and I probably have his name like 1,000 pages higher in my fucking notes.
Yeah.
Can I ask the book where we would find him? Or where we would start the trail?
What is your reasoning for finding? That's going to be determining whether you. Because this feels like personal gain.
To give Akari closure? I don't know, so Akari can find this guy? It seems like he'd want to.
The book flips open to one of the earlier pages, around the same pages where Akari's was. And it turns to the page of Torsion, the elven scientist and wizard. It tells of his story, how he rose up through the ranks to be the Astorian, the highest ranking official in the city of Elzora. It tells how he rose to such great heights and became this wondrous man. And then it runs through his story, all the way down through the gritty details of his time in Belarasoa, when they crash landed back on Oldenheim. All the way up to the most recent diary reading that Akari read to you, on how he went to petition the Elder Dragon of this land.
Okay.
It ends there. Seems he went to petition Zeltroy for protection on the island, but never tells what happened to him.
Cool. I will step away from the book.
And it shuts.
I think we've spent enough time here.
Alright, let's move on. This is the religion room?
Correct. There are the two other walls that you guys haven't looked at yet. That's for if you decide
like
you want to.
I would like to take a cursory glance and see if I can find. Fane is technically a worshiper of of not Asnatheus. I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember the name of the fire one.
Of Vasmordial.
Vasmordial, technically a worshiper of Vasmordial.
Okay.
Like in like a goes on like holidays like Easter and Christmas kind of guy. But just out of curiosity, I want to see if I can find a book on Vasmordial.
The only book in this room appears to be the Tome of Knowledge, but
Okay.
on the far wall there is the massive fireplace that stands about 8 foot tall and 12 foot wide, and a depiction of the erupting volcano on the background behind it. There was to be
I'll
fire
chuckle.
anywhere.
I'll chuckle at the metaphor with an erupting volcano.
As you approach, you can see the massive stoneworked fireplace before you, kind of This massive roaring flame, but nothing feeding the flame and no smoke being produced by it. Behind the flame, it almost appears as if there's a stone doorway.
Without hesitation, I will step into the fire and reach for the door.
It does emanate heat.
Fan ain't no bitch.
Okay. You take 10 points of fire damage, and as you go to like push on the door, it does not budge.
Reduced to 5. Is there anything on the door?
Nothing that you can tell, but it appears as if the door is almost like melded into the wall from the heat.
Interesting. I'll kind of step out of the fire and say, Kothar, or actually, Akare, could you use the weapon, the shifting tides or whatever it's called, crashing waves? Could you send some water at this, please?
I will believe I can only do the control water. I cannot.
You can do
create
shape water.
Does shape water allow you to create water?
There's water
There's
in
a
the room.
fountain. Yeah, there's water in the room.
Oh, yeah. I'll shape some water over there.
Send it towards the door. And as I will stand, and as just to be ready, like as the water's sort of hitting it, I'll try and push the door.
Are you staying in the fire?
I'll wait till the water goes into the fire's space before I go back in, knowing
Sure.
that it will hurt me.
So
Steam.
as
Steam bath.
the water slams into the fire and this massive billowing cloud of steam erupts and you kind of push your way through and look at the door, you can see there are these various different symbols that kind of begin to appear as the steam kind of billows over the door until there are different symbols, one of them being the religious symbol or crest for Dordros. They kind of depict like the gates of hell wreathed in flames.
Interesting. Can I call upon my infernal heritage and just say, Kajmal, something like that? Like open in infernal?
As you push on the door, it does indeed open.
Ooh. And the gates of hell were depicted on the door. What's on the inside?
So there were the gates of hell are Vasmordial's crest. His crest
Oh.
are an archway that depict the gates of hell wreathed in blue flames.
Okay. I'll kind of look back to everyone and say, guys, come take a look. And I'll walk into the door. Any lights? Anything interesting?
The room is indeed well lit. As you approach, you enter into a large kind of like half circle room. 2 candelabras on the opposite side that are lit with blue flames, kind of illuminating a door in front of you.
2 candelabras with blue flames and a door. Is it like an archway, like a standing archway, or is it a door set in the wall?
It's just a wooden door set in the wall.
I won't wait. I'll go open the door.
You open the door. It opens into a long hallway, roughly 100 feet long. There are candlesticks that line the center of this room. With every other one, there's a blue flame and then a white flame. Blue flame and then a white flame, leading all the way down to the far end of the room, where you can see there are 2 braziers. The 2 braziers emitting this bright light that kind of illuminates the entirety of this long hallway. There is a singular altar between these 2 braziers with a massive golden bowl in it that kind of sits in the middle. On either side of the room, there are 2 little pockets where you can see there are bookshelves lined with books.
So guys, come on. There's some stuff down this way.
So it's a long hall ends in a room.
It's kind of, if you looked at the room from above, it looks like a cross, basically.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry. I was trying to get a visual on it.
Yeah, I'll start walking down the hallway towards the golden bowl with the altar.
Walk down. You can see there are banners that hang from the walls depicting the various different gods that are related to flame. There is Dordros. There is Basmordial, and various others that you do not recognize.
Interesting. Go down to the bowl. I want to take a look at the bowl.
As you approach the massive gold bowl that sits in the center of this altar, it is filled with white ash, and there is like a radiant heat emanating from it.
Can I touch it? This with a
Feels-
finger?
Feels hot to the touch. The ash does, not the bowl.
Is it hollow?
The bowl? Yeah.
It is hollow?
Yeah, I mean, the ash is sitting in the center of the bowl, if that's what you're asking.
So, like, is it like an open bowl or is it a solid bowl?
I'm not following.
Okay, so like, is it solidly created? So you see the ash. The ash is in the. I thought you said the ash is in the mouth.
Yeah, it's basically in the mouth of the bowl.
Okay, and like as I look at the bowl, like, does it look like looking into the bowl's mouth? There's like an open cavity within the bowl. Like, is this a hollow statue or is it a solid cast statue?
It's a bowl.
It's a bowl.
A
Ignore the word
bowl-
mouth. Ignore the word mouth.
Yeah, I know what he's saying now.
Like, it's not like a
it's
stink.
like a
There's no
cereal, like a
drain.
cereal bowl. It's a bowl.
a bowl, not a bull.
That's what I said. A bowl.
You said a bull.
That's not what I said.
He said bowl.
I heard bull. I heard golden bull.
No.
This is all
Like
bull.
moo.
Where are we? Chicago?
Bull.
Bowl.
There's a bowl.
Yes.
Bowl.
Like a
There's
cereal
a
Alright.
bowl.
bowl.
There's a cereal
I
bowl
see
filled
now.
with white ash in the center of this.
I see now. There is a.
I was so confused.
I was like,
Oh,
the imagery is so good. It's a bowl. It's like a golden bowl. Call it Mustafa.
I will not.
Should have just called it Moses with the golden calf.
Moses.
Hey.
All right. Looking at the empty or the bowl with the ash in it. I want to inspect it and see if there's any sort of like indicator that this is a place where sacrifices are made.
Sure, make an investigation check.
It's a 6.
Hard to tell. Doesn't seem like there's any indication of sacrifices being made here.
Okay.
There does
I
appear to be
peruse-
like an immense heat emanating from this ash or something that's around this altar.
I want to try something weird. I want to cut my hand
Mm.
and pour some blood into the
What?
bowl.
Okay.
You know what I like?
Like a good cut, like a gash.
Okay, you take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
And as you kind of hold your hand over and kind of like squeeze into the wound and the blood kind of like pours out of your hand into the bowl, it sizzles as soon as it hits the ash, but the immense heat from the ash just instantly evaporates your blood as it pours into the bowl.
Interesting. But no response. No.
Doesn't seem like it.
I have sex with the bowl. Sorry. It's a bowl. Sorry, it's a bowl. Got it. I guess I'll go look at the books.
Did you cup the bowl?
Is the bowl freestanding? Can I pick the bowl up?
Yeah.
Can you
can
fondle
pick
it?
Pick
It
the
is
bowl
hot.
up
It
up?
is like hot to the touch from the heat that seems to be coming, and it's weird because whatever is emanating from the fire from this that you kind of feels like it's coming from the bottom of this bowl as you like pick it up.
I don't think the heat would bother Fane necessarily, just because of his heritage.
That's fine.
I'll pick it up, and I want to look for any etchings or anything anywhere on the altar, or any symbols or writing or anything on the bowl or the altar.
Okay. Another investigation check.
We take those. Boy, it's the same. It's a 6.
Unfortunately, looking it over, you don't find any etchings, any symbolism that seems to be depicted anywhere on this bowl, or on the altar itself. Although looking below the bowl, there does appear to be some sort of crest emblazoned in the bottom of it, almost branded in whenever the bowl's made.
Does it appear to be some sort of like maker's mark? Or
Looking around, it appears to be the same crest as the sun god Dordros.
okay. One last weird experiment. I will pour the ash out of the bowl.
Okay.
My grandpa.
Roll.
Yeah.
As you go to pour the ash out, it kind of just pours out. It hits the floor, and this ash just kind of like billows out in like a puff of white smoke around. You see a jagged orange and red crystal that is beginning to fall out with the ash.
Try and catch it.
Make a dexterity check for me. Sleight of hand.
Oh, that's 18.
You are able to catch it. It is immensely warm in your hand. And as you're looking at it, almost appears as if there is a raging fire on the inside of it.
Look at it. Interesting. It was never much for religion, though. Toss the bowl onto the altar.
As you toss the bowl onto the altar, you can hear all of the candles behind you begin to slowly, like the flame on them begins to burn brighter.
I like seeing that. So, guys, how would you feel about disrespecting a god? Just real quick.
Bad.
Bad?
Pretty extra bad. Yeah, I don't like that very much.
Okay, alright. Alright, we won't do it.
As you guys are kind of talking and you mention that, flames from the candles begin to pour off and form together. And then a massive fire elemental is blocking the door on the opposite end of the room.
Oh, yeah.
You can see a maniacal skull-like face on it. And it reaches its hands up and chucks a fireball. I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
Fuck.
I'm good at those.
What if I have to pee?
It's a 10.
I failed, but half damage.
Hey.
21.
Hey, there you go.
Well, I don't have both my weapons out, so I actually get advantage for once.
Hey, that's right.
I want somebody else to say their number first.
Mine's a 10 as well.
14.
Damn.
11.
Did you say 7, Akari?
11.
11. Oh, I mean, still not that great. Damn, is both are really the only one that made their save?
I guess so.
Well, that says more about your saves, Matt, than it does about our dexterity, I think.
Those were all pretty low, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I have evasion. I take half damage. It's fine.
14 passes if it's in a class.
Sometimes.
Wise.
10, 20, 30, 35,
Stop.
39,
Stop.
39 points
Stop.
of fire damage.
Stop it right there,
And
sir.
I would like you all to roll initiative.
I would like you.
39 halved is
19.
yeah. There you go.
Because I took the same.
Oof. Oh, fucking light.
God, I wish I would have lied.
Hey now, that's not okay.
But it's funny, isn't it?
I don't know about
Oh,
that.
but that's a really good initiative, though.
Well, I know what my first move is.
It's gonna be to save fucking.
Kari's dumbass.
Is he dead?
Hold on,
Yeah,
Akari.
I'm fine.
Akari, how are you?
Fine.
I'm
fine
fine.
is a stretch of the words.
Oh boy! Oh boy,
No,
you
I'm
and
fine.
me.
I'm fine.
Give me
It's
1 second,
fine.
guys. Change out the map.
What's everybody looking like? What's everybody at?
They're bad. They're bad.
I'm fine.
I'm at like 68%.
Guys, really, I'm okay.
You're so
Listen,
good,
you want to
Akari.
be metagaming
You
for a
know
second?
what? You know what, Akari? You've never looked better. You look
Right.
great.
Listen, Kothar understands they look bad. The player understands that Akari is at 1 and Kidai is at 7.
Oh shit.
Oh,
when he
I was so
when
close.
he got up to the 30s, I was like, make it 40, Matt. Go on.
Tell me
Yeah.
why I had the hindsight to build a map for this because I knew you guys were going to disrespect this room.
I
I was
did
so close.
absolutely
I
nothing.
literally just put the bowl down and
Wait,
set
wait.
We
Wait,
dumped out the
wait,
ash
wait,
out of it, though.
Bessie,
put a
should
ball
we
in the
take a
middle of the room.
break before we go to combat or no?
Do what?
Should we take a break before we go to combat or no?
We can. We'll take a quick break. I'll show you guys the map real quick, though.
Yeah. It looks like a penis.
Ooh, it's a penis.
I
Penises have
fucking
arms.
hate you guys.
Oh my god, Matt, you made dong map.
It has arms. Penis. Whose penis has arms?
It's gonna give us a penis
hand.
hug.
It's
Guys,
ribbed for
raise your
her
hand.
pleasure, baby.
Guys, we'll be back
right.
here in a couple minutes. Don't go nowhere. We're going to take a quick break. We'll see you
I
in a couple
need
minutes.
chips and salsa.
Can't believe you
Bad
guys
news,
turned that
guys.
horny.
Y'all are dead.
Motherfucker.
I'm still on break chat, but I'm going to check to make sure I zoomed this in enough for you guys to all see. Oh, that's not it. And we'll go back.
Bakari. Yeah, Risen. Toast to you.
What? Because I'm gonna die here?
Yeah, it's been nice. It's been nice watching you die twice in 2 sessions.
Yeah,
In the same day.
I'm not mad at you, but I also like would prefer for people not to tell Matt so that he can learn the hard way that I have no HP.
I'll stop.
No, I don't care.
I'm not gonna pull
punch.
punches.
Alright, fuck me up, Dad. Just one fire elemental, little baby.
That's what you
Hey,
think.
do you remember the one time you killed me and then backtracked on it in your game?
Nope.
You almost killed. I went down and then I would have gotten auto crit, and you stopped. And you were like, "Wait a minute."
I don't remember what fight that was or the reasoning behind it. But
I think the creature was in a web, and you forgot for the first hit, and were like, "Wait!" After the second crit, the second one hit.
oh. Yeah, I genuinely don't recall that.
Yeah, it's fine. I was pissed about it at the time, but
Because you
Just
wanted to
stay
die.
alive. No, not because I wanted to die. Just because it felt weird to have like the inconsistency between the 2 hits.
It happens.
I don't remember it.
Uh,
I'd have to
yeah.
go back and watch.
I'm going to
the
pull
one
up this map real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
Just because I want to try and get it the right way zoomed in so you guys can see a little bit better.
No, the more PP you show on your Twitch channel, the more views we'll get.
Oh, look, it's even got the little slit at the top. It's fine.
Oh.
I'm just saying. I have never seen one that has arms. That's all I would like to add to this conversation.
Yeah.
Just gotta hang around in locker rooms for a while.
Hang around.
That's right.
So I went downstairs and made gourmet chicken nuggets. I got Tyson chicken nuggets basted in authentic Japanese spicy mayo.
How the fuck do you do that in 2 minutes?
A microwave.
And the side sauce is Himalayan red chili.
I went downstairs and got
Third
chips and
chef.
salsa because
Zach's
our-
face right now is literally just like in disbelief that this man brought chicken nuggies back.
our
No,
every
I'm-
night,
I'm so confused. Someone would make fucking chicken nuggets in the microwave. Like,
and that means I'm rubbing off on you, which is good.
When you guys are down here, I'll cook for you guys.
I'm sorry, what are you doing?
It means
just-
that I have shown him the value of oven chicken nuggets.
you're rubbing off on me, Matt.
Yeah, Matt.
That's what I heard.
Stop. Wow.
We're married. It's fine. It's legal in the eyes of the church.
Is it? The only sex that's legal in
For
the eyes
now.
of the church is procreative.
That's right.
Depends on what church.
That's right. And I know y'all aren't fucking boring ass missionary motherfuckers, so you guys are definitely not in the eyes of the church.
Indeed.
Chad, I'm just gonna
Thanks,
just take us back
Aiden.
here until these guys cool down.
What do you mean thanks? You said that sarcastically,
Cool
like it's not
down.
it's public knowledge the whole world can realize. I mean, take one look at you both.
Oh my god, I got fucking immediately as a bartender. Holy shit! I had my regular necklace and my crystal out. 28 seconds, and the first cast member comes up to me, and at the end of her
Forgot to tell you.
conversation goes, "Are you pagan?" And I was like, "Girl, that took you 2 seconds. What the fuck?"
I forgot to tell you, she came back up to me the next weekend, this weekend, and she remembered me and she remembered you. And she was like,
It's Fizz, isn't it?
Fizz, yeah.
God, we're gonna have to take you to see Fizz's show. She's got
Sorry,
a fucking voice
guys.
like an angel.
She sings. They sing Tennessee whiskey. It's beautiful.
It is. She's also
And Witchy Woman, which is just a song.
That's my jam.
What's that face, Zach?
She's hot, Aiden.
yeah, she's fucking hot.
She's single?
She's green.
You're welcome
She's
to ask.
green.
She's got green hair.
Oh,
She's
okay.
green.
Okay.
She's a fairy. She lives
pagan.
there. She's a fairy. She lives at the Ren Fair, Matt, obviously.
Okay.
Pagans are the best cooks.
Thank you,
Well,
Emma. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you, Emma.
Emma, you want to bring you home a fairy?
All I'll say is I would be a pagan if I had to. I'll convert.
And we should talk.
Oh,
You
God.
would be a pagan?
I'll convert.
Back on topic, guys.
Y'all want to fuck some fairies?
Yes.
Oh no, I forgot my initiative.
So,
It
Mine's
was
24.
bad.
as you
but-
guys, as Fane dumps the ash on the floor, grabs the gem, turns to place the bowl down, you guys turn around and look as a massive fire elemental fills the doorway on the opposite end of the room. Without even hesitating, summons a massive fireball in his hand and sends it hurtling across the room towards all of you. 25 to 20, please.
24.
Those chicken
15 to
nuggets
20?
were so fucking good.
10 to 15.
13.
11.
So we have
10.
Kotar, we have Kedai, we have Fane. Kari, what you got?
9.
Zamira, top of the round, what are you doing?
Run over there. All the way. We are going to take a wiggity whack with the quarterstaff. Let's see, that is going to be. Ooh, fuck yeah, that's a 28 to hit.
28's gonna hit.
I'm gonna. It fucking better. I'm gonna make that a stunning strike as well, so it needs to make a save.
– 18.
I think that saves. Let me go check. Yeah, save 16. Okay, that's 10 points of damage on that one.
Okay, and you take 4 points of fire damage.
But I hit it with the quarterstaff, not my fist.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. You said 4 points?
Mhm.
Okay. The second one was a 25 to hit,
Okay.
and that is gonna be another 10 points of damage.
And you take 5 points of fire damage.
Okay, how much movement did I use to get over there?
About 35.
Okay, I'm going to back up 15 feet. I'm going to use my thing to not take an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my, actually, fuck. No, never mind, sorry, I can't do that. I thought I could use my dragon. I forgot I can't use my dragon breath as a bonus action. I'm going to, spend a key point and do 2 unarmed strikes to administer, where is it? Cold damage to it.
Okay.
First one is a 19.
19 hits.
Okay, so that's gonna be 8 points of cold damage, and then the second one is.
And you take 3 points of fire damage.
Okay, the second one's a 24,
It hits.
and that's gonna be another 8 points of cold damage.
It's a crispy meme.
And you take 5 points of 5 points of fire damage.
Fucking A. Okay, so now I'll use the rest of my movement to back up and not take the attack of opportunity.
Okay. What is going on?
Nothing.
Mind your business, Matt.
I am minding my business.
Yeah, you got people to kill. Hurry up.
That brings us to the big guy's turn. He's running right up on you, Zamira.
Bring it, Burning Man.
As he runs up. You dare disrespect the House of Fire. And he billows out from his mouth, and then he goes to take 2 punches at you.
I didn't disrespect shit.
18 to hit, which I don't believe does.
Nope.
Second one's a 21 to hit.
Just hits.
Let's see. 17 points of fire damage.
Oof. Not looking so hot now.
Everybody's looking a little sunburnt.
That brings us to the next initiative, and as you guys watch, the flames on the candles begin to flicker, and 2 more flame imps pop out.
Ugh.
And they each chuck a firebolt at you, Fane. First one's a natural 20.
Bring it, bitch.
Or let's see.
He looks like he's in Terminator.
That is going to be 35 points of fire damage on the first one.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What?
Natural 20, man.
Not a firebolt?
It's 40-10. That's like
That
extra,
was-
almost max damage.
Alright, I took, I halved it to 17.
The second one's firebolt is 21 to hit.
Hits.
Or 17, 19 points of fire damage.
My guy. 17 points, you say?
19 points, sorry, I did my math wrong.
Halved to 9.
And that is bring us to your turn,
in
Code.
paradise.
Ida, you're on
I
deck.
would, I'll run over, and I will expend an action to put a healer's kit on Akari.
Okay. That
15
is-
point.
10 feet of your movement to get to him, just so you know.
I thought it was 5.
He's like kind of against the wall, so it looks like 5, but that square is only like half a square. But technically 10.
Sure.
It's hard to tell, but
Sure, it doesn't matter. The flame dude moved anyway. I'll bonus action rage after I do that, and I will move my 20 feet plus 40 feet to get into melee between
Okay.
the flame imp and the flame elemental.
okay.
It's my turn.
Does it matter which side of Zamira you want to be on?
Left. Thank you.
All right, that is going to bring us to your turn, Kidai. Fane, you're on deck.
Where am I in relation to Akare?
You are 15 feet away.
Okay, I would like to get to him.
I just healed him.
I know you did. First level cure wounds.
I'm gonna be at max HP by the time we're done with this combat.
Not too bad. So yeah,
Don't forget your health is still reduced.
I know.
13? 12. Sorry, 12. And as I bonus action shift into bear, I will scream out loud enough for everybody to hear me. Don't anybody fucking die! And
Except
I
you're in
will
a bear, so everybody just hears you roar.
No, this was before. I said before I did bear math.
Fucking.
For me.
She roars, but I get the message anyway.
I roar after. Okay, the bear says the
terrified.
same thing.
I believe you have a little bit of movement left as your bear. Would you like to move?
If I can like block them in any sort of way, I will. Like,
I mean, it doesn't look like you can, but you can try.
no.
Just do a barrel roll through one of those little pillars.
I make myself
Barrel
look
roll.
big and tall, which is funny because I'm a bear. No. I'll just get closer.
Okay.
And that's me.
All right, that brings us to your turn, Fane.
Alright.
What are you doing?
This is a little toasty in here, so I will move into melee
Okay, which one?
with the first imp
Okay.
I can get to. Bonus action, chug a Healy P for 8 points of healing. And with the rapier, I will attack the first one. The imp I can see. Can I get the battle map, Matt? Not ironically. Are we... Yeah, that's fine. Okay. First attack. Is there any way I can get flanking on this guy?
Nope.
Okay, that's fine. That's going to be a 19 to hit.
19's gonna hit.
Alright, I'm going to put a tripping attack on that. So that's going to be 2d8 plus 5. Wow, butts damage is going to be 9 points of damage. Second attack. Is he looking hurt?
No.
The imp?
The imp just arrived.
Okay, so it's not like he's not super fragile.
Not with 9 points of damage.
Okay, I'll do it again.
I'll do it again.
12 to hit.
12 just misses.
Oh, alright, action surge. Everybody makes all of the enemies make a DC 15 Constitution save.
Where did my other d20 go? There it is. Big guy makes it with 22. The imp you are next to fails with the 9. The imp that Kothar is next to fails with the 12.
Okay, so they are blinded for 2 rounds.
2 rounds, you got it.
My third strike misses.
Even
My
at
fourth
advantage?
strike. Oh, I didn't think about the advantage. So I'll take the second dice. So the second one would have hit with a 26, or the third one would have hit with a 26.
Okay.
And so that'll be another tripping strike just for damage sake. That'll be 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage.
And then the last strike will be against the imp. That'll be a natural 20. So, tripping strike again. So that'll be 16 plus 2d8 plus 5. Math. 16 plus... That's bullshit that the dice can knock the other dice, because it was an 8 that got knocked aside. So 16 plus 11 is 27 points of damage on the last strike.
27 points of damage, you got it.
On the end. And that will be my turn.
Fucking battle masters.
Alright.
Almost out of stuff, though.
As you guys are kind of standing there, the candle that is next to Kidai illuminates, and another imp flies out of it.
Oh, shit.
Break the candles!
And it is going to take a slash at Kidai with its flame blade. I don't believe a 13 hits.
It does. Oh no, it doesn't with my magic item. Sorry,
I was gonna say
does not.
pretty sure it doesn't, but
Does not. Sorry, I forgot briefly about my magic item.
you're good. That brings us to your turn, Akari.
I would like to bonus action the new imp that just flew out. Bonus action Hunter's Mark, sorry, the new imp that just flew out, and I
Okay.
will take 2 shots at him.
Go for it.
The first one is a 29 to hit. The second one is a 18 to hit. Jeez,
You got it.
should be easy with a +1, but or +10, but I'm just dumb. So both attacks, neither of them is particularly force, but the Hunter's Mark on both. Next turn, one will be force. Yes. $29 points of damage on both strikes.
On both or together?
No, 29 total, sorry.
Okay. Got it.
Oh, actually, sorry. I forgot my +7 for the second strike, so it's not 29, it's
36.
Yes.
Got it. Notated. All right. Would you like to move it all?
No, I think I'm cushy where I'm at. Am I standing? Wait, I'm standing next to one of those pillars, aren't I?
No, you're standing. Well, one got knocked over, so one of the candles, yes.
I'll back up to the altar over there.
Okay.
At the end, just so I'm not immediately in fire imp distance of another one, and we'll yoinks out of there. Okay, that's my turn.
All right, that brings us back to the top of round, Zamira.
Alrighty. We are going to just spread the love all around. I'm going to take an attack at the imp directly behind me.
Okay.
That is going to be a 24 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That is, max damage. 14 points of damage to the imp.
14 points of damage. You got it.
Now, if I move, how many attacks of opportunities will I provoke?
2.
Okay, so we're not gonna move. Okay. Fuck it. We're getting rid of this imp. I'm gonna swing at him again.
Okay.
That is a 25 to hit.
Yeah. Hits.
9 points of damage. I'm gonna come at him with my fists. Ooh, actually, no, fuck. Ah! I keep forgetting it has to be my attack and not my bonus action. Oh, that pisses me off. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the imp with an unarmed strike, doing cold damage. That's 21 to hit.
That hits.
10 points of damage, and we're gonna make it a Fury of Blows and hit him one more time. Oh, that's only a 15 to hit.
That still hits.
Oh, sweet. That is 9 points of cold damage.
9 points of cold damage. You got it.
Golly, he didn't die? That little guy's strong.
You're a little beefy.
They do be.
All right. Would you like to move at all?
Nope.
All right. That brings us to the big guy's turn. He is going to use his blazing charge. So everybody but Akari, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Boy.
Would you say I don't have my
13.
weapons out yet because I haven't attacked?
That's sure. That's up to you. And if you would have drawn them when you raged when you were running over or not.
17 for me.
12.
6.
Bane, what'd you have?
15.
15. Okay, so DC was 15, so I believe Kothar and Zabira both failed.
Yep.
The other two of you will take half damage.
No, we'll also
Well,
take half.
Yeah. Because me and Kothar are cool like that.
Because she has evasion and I'm raging. So
Fuckers.
Everybody takes half damage.
Yeah.
You get a
Bunch,
half damage. You get a half damage. You get a half damage.
bunch of assholes. I tell you, man. No, I'm joking.
I'll probably still end up going down. Depending on what you roll.
Let's see. 7, 14, 21, 22. No. God, I can't do math.
Been an honor, Mrs.
24.
Obama.
24 points of fire damage cut in half to 12.
Oh, I'm still up with 1 point. 1 point.
No shit. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
And Akari,
Had
this
you rolled
fire
26
elemental
points of damage, I
is
would've gone
now
down.
breathing down on you.
Oh, lovely. My absolute favorite.
Okay. I got an idea.
All right.
Wait, no. There's no water in this room. Never mind.
That brings us to the first imp's turn that came out. He is going to Flame Blade into Euphane for an 18.
Does not hit.
The other one's going to Flame Blade into you, Kothar, for a 18.
That is my AC.
For, wow, shitty damage. 10 points of fire damage cut in half to 5.
Okay.
That brings us to your turn, Kothar. Kidai, you're on deck.
There's. Sorry, can I get the map?
I think Kothar's on
Big
deck.
screen.
I thought it was Kidai's turn. Kothar on deck.
No, Kothar's
is
on
it
deck.
back?
Kidai's on deck.
I don't know why I'm trying to.
Zamira's
track.
in 5 of me, isn't she?
Yeah, Zamira is just behind you, 5 foot away.
Can I move to get between the elemental and the smaller imp?
Like right next to Kidai?
Yeah, but can I get on the other side of them so she's not within 5 of me?
So Zamira's not within 5 of you? Yeah.
No, so no one but an enemy is within 5 of me. I want to get next to the imp and the lower elemental
Oh.
with no ally in 5 of me. Is that possible?
Unfortunately, it's not. To get within 5 of both of them, you'd have to be right next to Kidai because she's considered large, so... As a bear.
Alright, fuck me. I'll take 3 swings into the imp next to me, to my left.
Is there any
Reckless.
chance I can drop that, seeing what he's trying to do?
Not till your
No,
turn,
not
unfortunately.
yours, your turn.
Okay.
3 swings on the imp to the left of me, reckless.
Okay.
25.
Yep.
Natural 20
Yep.
on the great axe. And a 17 on the sword.
Yep, those all hit.
Jesus, where's my...
This is gonna be gross.
No, the first one's not great. 11 on the first. The crit is... Jesus Christ, a 1 on the dice.
Oh. Heaven or hell.
Remember, you have to add the max dice for the other
Yep.
dice.
16 on the crit. $12 on the last slap.
Ooh, close.
My turn.
Alright. Kita, that brings us to your turn.
Yes, it does.
Bear.
How far away from me is Zamira?
5 feet.
I'm gonna drop bear.
Okay.
I'm gonna get to her. I'm gonna cure wounds at 3rd level. And I'm gonna say, you have to get him. I can only save one of us. And that's gonna be 3d8 plus 5.
Shit. Don't
Uh,
kill yourself to save me.
I'm
Kidai,
not killing you to save me.
I will
but-
remind you, you still have your Blood of the Dragon trait, so...
Hold on. Oh. 18 plus 5. 23 for you. I'm sorry, I don't... Can you remind me one more time, Matt?
Just wanted to remind you, you still have your Blood of the Dragon trait. You haven't used it this long rest. The one that gives you your free spell slot at your highest level.
At my highest level, yeah.
Okay.
At 4th level, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I still have that. I just...
Yeah, I just wanted to remind you that you still had it.
But I can't do Revivify. It is only 3rd level. Is what
You can
I'm saying.
cast
You can
it.
expend a 4th level slot to cast a 3rd level spell with no additional bonuses.
Oh, I didn't know. It didn't show up under 4th, so that's... I was assuming it could only be cast at 3rd.
No, it just
Okay,
doesn't
cool. I
confer
was-
any additional benefits.
Okay, I was saving both of them anyway, but...
Got it.
Cool.
Yep.
And the next closest one of us is gonna be Fane. How confident are you, Fane?
Like 12% confident.
12% confident. I will move over to Fane,
You will occur an attack of opportunity from the imp next to you.
and I will not. I don't think I have anything else.
Okay.
Oh, I can Misty Step. Well, that's a 2nd level.
already cast
You'd
the
already
spell.
cast a spell.
Yeah. Nope. I'll stay right where I am.
Got it. Alright, that brings us to your turn, Fane.
Oh, do it? All right, the imp in front of me, is he looking rough?
I mean, it's hard to judge what Flame looks like rough, but you think so.
This is tough. This is tough. All right, I'm gonna clobber the imp with the at advantage with the rapier. That's gonna hit with a 22.
Yep.
Not gonna burn a dice here. I'm just gonna go straight for it. That's gonna be 12 points of damage.
Okay.
That's what happens when you roll good. Any updates?
Still there.
All right. Second strike at advantage. Double 19s, 27
27 will do it.
for another 12 points of damage.
Got it.
And I will bonus action healing word myself with the Iron Stone of Reserve.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a first level, so it's going to be a D4 plus key dice or my
Key dies. It's because it's her spell.
key. So 1D4 plus 5. So it's going to be 8 points of healing to myself.
All right.
And that will end my turn.
That brings us to the new imp that just joined the fray. It is going to fire a firebolt at you, Akari. Or it's cocked for a natural 20. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Good night, sweet prince.
Oh,
Not my I just heard Alyssa yell.
37 points of fire damage.
Good night, Mrs. Obama. It's been an honor.
It's been an honor.
Are you down?
Yes.
Its max is 40 right now, Matt.
I know, I'm just making sure.
DK.
So I vote for the next iteration of this group. It's all
Clerics.
wizards.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
clerics. That'd be good. Clerics
Yeah,
would be good.
I'm here for all clerics.
Oh,
Okay.
y'all didn't see me play a cleric. I'm chaotic as a cleric.
Okay, like Emma's idea that we all
Yeah,
play
like-
clerics of different gods and argue about whose god is right is actually
I
hysterical.
slaughtered a whole bar.
No, you slaughtered a whole theater.
Oh, but he doesn't get called a murdering a bartender killer.
No.
No, because
The
it was a one,
bartender
it was a
lived.
one shot, not a real campaign.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
There's a difference.
Nope.
That brings us to your turn,
Stop
Akari.
it.
I need a death save.
I'm rolling a virtual dice for this. Oh, no, never mind. I don't have a turn on my character sheet. I'm not going to take the time. 7.
First death save.
Boy, buy new fucking dice.
It's only death saves, dude.
It
I
is
roll
only
fine.
it is only death saves.
I
Oh, I
roll
know, we've
fucking
talked about
great.
that.
Top of the round, Zamira. What are you doing?
Alright, how far away is Ikari from me?
God, I count it out. Let me see.
You can make it. You're
Enough.
I mean, yeah, you have the movement. He's 30 feet from you.
you are speed.
How many attack of opportunity would I provoke?
2. I mean,
Unless
you
use
could
your
you could
thing.
take more movement
I
and
have.
go. You could take more
I
movement
have
and go around the
2
outside of the wall and avoid one of them.
Run
Okay,
along the roof.
Do
like a
that,
badass.
and I'll use my special. No, I can't do that till like level 9. But I'll wait till I can. I'll move the long way. Use my thing to resist the 1 attack of opportunity, and I have a superior healing potion that I will dump
If
into
you're-
Ikari.
If you're using your thing to avoid the attack opportunity, why are you going the long way still?
Because it saves me from having to use the thing twice. Or does it? Does it
It's
like
all attacks
if I-
opportunity for that turn.
Oh, okay, cool. No, I mean it doesn't. Yeah, I'll go the short way then. I thought I had to use one thing for each attack of opportunity that I would avoid.
All right. It takes you
Um,
30 feet of movement to get to Akari.
Okay, I will dump a superior healing potion in him,
Cool.
which is 8d4 plus 8. And you better be lucky I like you. So let me roll that. Do I roll that or just
You
you
roll it
that?
because you're dumping it in his mouth.
That's
Hey,
what she
baby.
said.
Bringing it back.
Rebooting.
Oh, that's so many.
Does it even
Oh, that's
work?
a lot of ones. Okay,
This
that's
didn't work.
17 plus 8, so 25 points of healing.
Okay, back up.
It's over 50%.
It's a good thing too, because that fire elemental has already focused you, and he goes next.
Okay, so then I will. It's just the fire elemental closest to me now.
The largest fire elemental is the one next. The 3 imps are still on the other side of the room, next to the rest of your friends.
I have Kothar. Actually, no, fuck this. Hold on. I'm gonna scooch over to the left.
Look it.
How many feet apart is that imp and the big elemental guy?
They are about 10 feet apart. There's a 5-foot space between them.
Okay, I'm gonna scooch over to get them to where they are both in I think it's a 20-foot, 15-foot cone. A 20-foot cone, yeah. And I'm going to shoot, cold damage at them with my Breath of the Dragon.
Didn't you use your action already?
You already used your action for dumping the potion in Akari's mouth.
Oh fuck! I forgot that was an action. I keep thinking it's a bonus action. Ah!
It's a bonus action to use
Keep
on
trying to
yourself
use
and
it.
action to use on
Okay.
others.
So I am going to then, Kothar, the sweet man that he is, made me those dragon bone dice, 4 red and 4 white. I'm going to take the white one and throw it at the big fucking elemental.
Okay.
But I don't know what to roll for. First I rolled a hit.
You're throwing dice?
Oh, never mind. It's 1d4 plus 5. I have a
Oh.
dart. Okay, yeah, I have the dart in my actions because I forgot I added it on there. Okay, so that's a 16 to hit. Or do I have advantage?
Why would you have advantage?
I don't know. I didn't know if I was close enough to be flanking.
He's still blinded.
The fire elemental didn't get blinded.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, that's a 16 to hit.
16 will hit.
Oh, sweet. Okay. So then, let's see. Oh, nice. That is 9 points of damage. Of cold damage.
9 points of cold damage. You got it.
And then I'm just going to use my bonus action to stick my tongue out at it.
Your bonus action was to throw the dart, but yeah.
No, I have 2 Oh, I have to get the second attack. I have to. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
You got it. All right, that brings us to the big one's turn, who's taking his 2 attacks into the laying down Akare.
Oh boy.
Good night again, sweet prince.
First one's a 15 to hit. I rolled really shitty.
That misses.
At advantage?
At advantage, I rolled a 15, yeah. Second one's an 18.
That hits.
Where did my dice go? There it is. 17 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Okay.
That brings us to the first imp's turn. Same thing. It's going to attack its flame blade into you, Fane.
Bring it, bitch.
Remind me, they are no longer blinded because this is round 3.
It's until my next turn, I believe.
Got it. So still a disadvantage.
Jesus, what happened to you,
Still
Fane?
blinded.
15 to hit.
Sunburned. Doesn't hit.
All right. Other one at you, Kothar, which is straight roll because you rookless. For a 17 to hit.
Miss.
Got
That
it.
seems reckless to do that.
That brings us to your turn, Kothar. Kidai, you're on deck.
Can I get the map again, please?
Attaboy.
God, he's rubbing off on you.
Yeah, that's fine. There's still the one right in front of me, right?
Correct.
Is
Looks-
there any ally within 5 feet of me, or are there 2 enemies 5 feet of me?
If you were to kind of shift the 5-foot square you were in back one, the 2 enemies would be one in front of you, one behind you.
Wonderful. I'll do that, and I'll use the bone cleaver to cleave twice. So I need 2 dex save.
You got it. I shit you not, I rolled a 4 on each one. 4 and 4.
Yeah, they each need 2 dex save.
Oh, you're correct. Okay, so they each one fails their first. That one's cocked. The one in front of you succeeds, the one behind you fails.
Okay, so 14 on the first to both of them.
Okay, well that kills the first one.
Okay. Well, I guess I already called
I don't know if that
cleaves.
changes what you'd like to do.
No, I already called 2 cleaves. So the second one, he fails anyway, so that'd be 12.
It kills the second one.
Wonderful. I'll move
Plus-
20 feet, and I'll take my bonus action Hungry Jaws into the flame guy?
And to the big elemental?
Yeah, I'll just bite him, I guess. Reckless.
Jeez.
Natural 20.
Hey, reckless munchies, baby.
You got it. And you take 2 points of fire damage, cut in half to 1.
I take 1. And 16 points of bite damage. I guess I'll just take 4 points of temp HP if that's alright with you.
Sure.
As opposed to the 5.
Sure.
Okay, that's all I got. That's my everything.
No, you're my everything.
All right.
My.
That is going to bring us to your turn, Kedai. Fane, you're on deck.
Am I within range of big fireman?
He is 5 foot away from you.
So I can leave without an opportunity attack.
Correct.
Okay.
5 foot
well,
square between her, sorry.
Are we within like the kind of like sorry, the dog does not understand that people are dying. Are we within the parameters of the party where we would be able to like kind of hash out things on the sidelines between turns? Or should I just make a snap decision?
That's kind of up to you guys. I mean, we try not to metagame too much here, but I know you guys message each other during the session, so I can't really stop that.
I don't. I have not, so that's why I'm asking. Is like,
Less
do you
about
think that it would be
metagaming,
reasonable?
More of like the 1-2 punch combo move.
Yeah, exactly. Like how to work as a team.
Yeah, I mean, you
is
guys
what
know
I'm
you guys
saying.
know how to work as a team. You guys have been together for 3 months now in game.
Okay,
Only messages about drink.
it's true. It's very true. And the dog. Okay, Fane, you are the person that is looking the worst. I can help you. Do you have a plan? Or would you like to do something else? Or I can fairy fire, which you guys have seen before, so you know what it is.
It's
Yeah,
not up to
either
me.
way, I'm going to fucking run and get far away because I am dying.
It's not up to me, Kida. It's your decision.
No, the reason that I'm asking you this is because I'm asking if you want me to use polymorph.
It's metagame.
Well,
It's metagame.
is it?
I would say this much, Lissa, Matt. I don't think this is too far. You know well enough that if you polymorph Fane and walk away and don't get hit, he stays as it until he loses all the HP of whatever you polymorph him into.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying like
Fane
this
won't
is
have a
my.
choice unless he wants to specifically
That's
try
what
to
I'm
resist
saying.
the
Like,
spell.
I'm trying to give Fane a choice. Is this what he wants me to do, or does he already have a plan? That's all I'm
This is a
saying.
lesson in consent, people.
Consent. It literally is.
Without a deeper conversation on the nature of consent, I can't offer any sort of perspective. This is a flash decision. I don't know what you
Just
got.
go. Just do it. Do it.
Yes or
Just do
no?
it.
What you want to
Go
do?
with your heart. Go with your heart.
Okay.
your gut.
I will polymorph Fane.
Into.
Hold on. I am still looking.
A regular T-Rex.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
The
I
crazy
thought
fucking
bear at
Godzilla thing we
first,
fought.
but I can do T-Rex. Yes.
The crazy Godzilla thing we fought.
I believe
Crazy
you can do
Godzilla
T-Rex.
thing. I can definitely do T-Rex.
Ooh, T-Rex is CR8. You can't. Sorry.
No, I can.
What's your CR max on polymorph?
Equal to character level.
Oh.
One away.
All the way.
Shit.
Has
Could she
seen
turn
it-
him
has
into
she-
one
That
of
was my
those?
whole plan.
What
Has
about
she
what
seen a
Barbara
giant
was?
ape?
I mean, a giant ape's just an ape, but bigger.
Well,
right.
I mean,
What was Barbara and Spike?
That's right.
that's what I was gonna say.
What were
I
they,
s-
Matt?
I sent you guys their.
Ankylosaurus.
I sent you guys their stat sheet for key to use. So that's.
No,
Should I-
you didn't send it to me. You told me which one I should use.
I put it
and
in
it was
the chat. I'm almost positive.
That's 1,000 messages ago, Matt.
We talk too much,
it was
my
an
unfortunately.
fault, you guys didn't save it?
ankylosaurus. It was an ankylosaurus, is what you told me, and that's a 3.
A 3?
Do it.
Girl, shoot
three.
higher. Have you seen a
Spike.
giant ape?
An abyssal chicken. How about that? You feel like that?
All right,
you
come on.
seen-
This is getting kind of metagamey now.
No, I'm making jokes. I'm sorry. If I can't do that, I'll just go with what I know and give him Cave Bear. Because that's the highest HP one that I can find currently.
Okay.
So, well, no, actually. Sorry, I take that back. I have seen a young black dragon.
Beast. It has to be a beast.
What does a dragon not count as a beast?
Because
Nope.
it's a dragon.
It's a dragon.
Is
Gotta use true polymorph.
motherfucking D&D.
You have to use a 9th level spell to transform into a young dragon.
You mother Yeah, your
So-
intricacies. I'll go on a different rant a different day. You're a fucking cave bear. Enjoy your HP.
This is
Slash
not our
spell.
intricacies. This is D&D spell intricacies.
That's who
baby.
I was speaking to. Thank you.
fuck
I was
you, Jeremy
speaking to
Crawford.
D&T.
Yeah, fuck you, Jeremy Crawford.
Thane, are you trying to resist or are you just taking it?
Fane's gonna take it.
Be a cave bear. Do cave bear things.
Yeah,
I'm
he
gonna
is.
run away.
Okay.
And
How far
while
are
I
you?
run away, not too far, by the way.
Wait, where are you? Which way are you running?
Actually,
tip.
hold on. Where am I? Can you point me out one more time?
Right next to the bear.
Yeah, I will also cave bear because I can wild shape as a bonus action.
I don't have my other
Does
bear
this-
mini ready.
Does this present
Oh,
a conflict
cocked.
of interest for Fane?
You're a bear, but on the map you're a stag.
Me or him?
You.
Ooh, beautiful. Love it. Okay, yeah, 2 bears. That's my move.
Okay. And how far would you like to move as a bear? Are you staying there?
If I'm within range of Big Fireman, I'll stay there.
Okay. Thane, that's your turn.
All right, Matt. So the question is, does my bear recognize friend from foe in this situation?
Roll an intelligence saving throw for me.
As the bear?
Yeah. You gain the bear's intellect.
Yep. It's not going to go
Still
great.
you, is it not?
It is not still me. I am a cave bear. That is going to be a 9.
You're a bear, you do bear things. There's something in front of you to munch on.
Oh, we
Wait,
voted
now I'm
8.
confused.
It's not like wild shape.
There's a flaming hot Cheeto in front of you.
I'm gonna. The bear is going to munch
quit.
on the fire popsicle in front of him.
I
Flaming
just
hot
Bear
want
would
my
be scared
friends-
of fire.
I just want my friends not to
Debatable.
That's going to be a 23 to hit on the first one and a 10 to hit on the second one. Fuck.
It does not hit,
Uh,
unfortunately.
Alright, so 1d8 plus 5. Damage. 8 points of damage to the imp in front of me.
Got it.
Oh fuck, there's a bear impeding on my territory. That's bad news.
No, you don't see me. We're secret bears.
She's
Secret
John Cena.
bears.
John Cena bear.
That brings us to the third imp's turn, the one that is Oh wait, no, you guys killed the third one. So, all right, it's your turn.
Well, I suppose I'd like to stand up.
I thought you might.
Yeah. So I guess I'll need a ruling. 35 feet of movement is what I have. So if I stand up, am I at 15 or 20 feet? Rounding up or rounding down?
We always round up, so or I mean, we always round down. So,
So I'm at 15. I would like to cast Zephyr Strike and move 30 to get to one of the arms of the PP. Or the arm that is away from all the other fire boys.
the hallway.
Sure, it's an arm.
The hallway.
Get smacked as you leave, baby.
Nope, it's Zephyr Strike.
Oh.
For I will be doubling my movement. And I will give myself an advantage on the next attack roll on my turn. And I will shoot the fire imp that is across from my friend, or across the hallway, or across the arm from my friend.
Uh-huh.
So advantage on the first one. The 22 to hit. And the second strike will be without advantage. That's a 18 to hit.
Both hit.
Okay, so the Zephyr Strike adds a d8, so I will do the first one. This is all force damage. 6 plus 2, 8, plus 7.
Zephyr Strike makes it force damage too?
Yep, 15 points of force damage.
Okay.
On the first one. Force damage on the first one. Second strike, just straight up bow. 11 points of piercing damage.
Got it.
That's my turn.
All right. That is going to bring us to top of the round, Zamira.
Okay. I am going to. So it's the fire elemental, and can I see the? Sorry, can I see the map? I don't like to be an asshole.
Everybody tonight.
Okay. I need to be able to see. So it's just the one back there. Okay, I am going to take my first attack and throw. Can I use my quarterstaff as a projectile? Can I throw it?
I guess as the improved weapon quality, yeah, but it'll take you an action to pick it up.
Okay, that's fine. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna fucking try. Wait, is the inside of this thing, like, is it corporeal or is it just solid flame?
You don't know.
I mean, can I see through it?
No, it's flame. I mean, it's a raging inferno in front of you.
I want to click my staff and I want to just chunk the immovable quarterstaff into its fire.
Okay.
And see
So
if it makes it hold
you
still.
take your staff, you throw it into him. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Oh, it's a 16.
Okay, so you hit, and then you twist your staff so that it locks in place, and then you let go, and your staff is just floating there in the sky.
Oh my god, did it work? Oh, I get to roll. Do I get to roll damage for that too?
No, you didn't hit with it. You just embedded it in him.
I mean, that would hurt. If you shoved a giant rod into somebody, it wouldn't feel good.
I mean, depends on context, right?
Does it count as an attack though?
It counts as your action.
Hey,
Okay.
now's not the time to be horny.
So
I
I
don't know if there's a time
will.
not to be horny.
I'm gonna use my. Fuck! I can't.
She's
Okay, so
trying
if it
quick.
didn't. Sorry, if it didn't. Okay, so that didn't count as an attack, which means I can't use a second attack, and I can't attack with my bonus action either.
That's correct.
Okay. That's unfortunate. I am going to. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ah. I can't find anything. Where's the thing? I will spend a key point for patient defense for if it attacks me.
Okay. Got it?
Okay.
All right. That is going to bring us to the big guy's turn. Jeez. Kiedai, Kothar, Akari, dex saves, please, as he uses his Blazing Charge again.
Boy, I don't think it's gonna matter.
The first one is cocked. My second one is a natural 20.
Oh,
So
he
23.
moved.
Kothar, I'll remind you, you have your weapons out this time.
Yep. No, I know. My first one was cocked. My second one was a
okay.
natural 20.
Gotcha. I missed that first part.
22.
Did my staff? Is it just still floating in the air?
Your staff is just floating in the air.
Yep.
What'd you get, Kiedai?
For what?
Dex,
Sorry.
Dex
dex
save.
save.
Bad. 4.
That is a failure.
Kill me, Matt.
Not trying to.
Disagree.
Picked up the wrong dice. Wow, that's some shitty damage. 12, 18. 18 points of fire damage to Kiedai. So Kiedai, I need a Constitution saving throw. So that would be 9.
No, you need a death saving throw.
No, you're
She's
a bear.
unconscious.
Oh, I am.
Oh,
Shit. I'm not dying.
so that's 9 for people who are halved.
9 people are halved except for Kothar, who's 4.
I'm down. For the third time this combat? Like a wet noodle over here, man.
I can't heal you anymore. Sorry, bud.
How many, Matt? 18.
18 for you, yes.
You're down, Akari.
I am. Might as well just leave me there until this is all cleaned up.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
All right, that brings us to the other imp's turn, who's going to slash at the bear in front of it, which is you, Fane, who is
Bring it, bitch.
no longer feared. 16 to hit.
Hits.
Uh, 16 points of fire damage,
Cool.
and that will bring us to your turn, Kothar.
Kothar the firefighter. Get in there and clean this up, brother.
Christ. I don't have any potions of healing to get your dumb ass back up.
I
Don't
thought you
worry about
should.
it.
I thought you guys all
Clean
had
this
at
up.
least one.
Nope.
I used the only one I had.
We distributed them differently.
Oh, okay.
I do have a potion of healing on my body. It depends on, and technically it is in my equipment,
No.
not in my pack,
Nope.
because I have specified.
100% I wouldn't be able to find it then.
No, I mean like my equipment is like my belt and my external stuff, not in my pack. But that's up
not
to
with,
Matt.
Not with a... No.
Just clean him up. You got this.
If I run at the dude, he's not within... There's still people within 20 feet of me, right? If I run at the larger fire elemental?
If you get on the back side of him, there's no one within 20 feet of you.
Fuck it, never mind. Hold on, it doesn't make sense. There's only one guy.
There's one guy and
3 attacks.
one imp left.
No, I mean, there's only one guy within 20... It's 3 attacks.
Okay, yeah.
Reckless. Sorry, if that was not obvious.
Yeah, I thought it was obvious.
Good.
Natural 20 on the first.
Nice.
Double 16s on the second for 23.
Clean him up.
And a natural 20 on the second.
Oh, shit.
Or in the third. Sorry.
Big hits.
So,
Put a rod in him.
But not the ones Zamira used.
Put the same rod in him.
22 on the first
As a crit?
as a crit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 12 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 2.
Okay.
Yes.
For some
I rolled
reason,
a 3 on the dice.
for some reason, I was thinking that the math was wrong, but you're right.
Nope, my math is perfect, baby. Oh, that's a cock 12. Eight on the second hit.
Okay.
And for the other crit, ooh, much better. Uh, 22.
22.
That's everything I got.
You got it. And on each hit, first one you take 1 point of fire damage.
Okay.
Second one you take 6, cut in half to 3. Third one you take 5, cut in half to 2.
Okay.
All right. That brings us to your turn, Kidai.
Mhm.
Fane, you're on deck.
Can I move within ranged flank with Kothar?
I'm at 86 hit points HPM.
What'd you say, Kothar?
Never mind.
I missed it, sorry. Yes, Kidai, you can.
Then I will make my attacks. That was so very close. 26 for the bite. So my damage on that one. 8. That sucks. For my claw attack. Shit, another 19. 26.
Yep.
86. Ooh, that sucks. 13.
13 points of damage, you got it.
How much do I take?
2 hits. Sorry. First one is 2 points of fire damage. Second one is 1 point of fire damage.
Cool beans.
That will bring us to your turn, Fane. Akara, you're on deck.
All right. I will. Do I? So since there's a bear.
Oh, 1 second, real quick. Kidai, I need 2 Constitution saving throws for you. For
You do, yeah.
Which you have advantage on because they are concentration checks.
Yeah. Oh, yikes. Constitution. It was Constitution saving throws, yes?
Correct. Yep. DC's
First
a 10.
one is 16.
You're good.
Second one. 11.
You got it.
Okay.
All right, now it's your turn, Fane. I apologize.
All right. Since there's a bear that's right there, I feel like as a
By
bear,
the way, I look so friendly. I look so
Like,
nice.
this bear is, well, it's either one of two things. It's either impeding on my territory or it's a potential mate. How do I perceive the other bear in the room?
Make a wisdom check for me.
Using
Out of
bear's
the two
wisdom?
options, just the sexiest bear you've ever seen.
That's a 9 wisdom check.
According to Kothar, out of the 2 options, neither.
Hard for you to tell, but I mean, this flame
How
elemental
do-
just slashed you with fire, so.
I mentioned I have bows in my hair and
I just mean like,
a
what
thong
is my?
on.
What?
Wow.
That's so awkward for a bear. Like there's so much fur sticking out of the sides.
Oh.
Okay, on track, guys.
It's like very bushy.
Kidai does look like a strange bear because her
Yeah,
Maeve's
that's what
Grace,
I mean. Like,
her Maeve's
I'm not
Grace
just-
transforms with her, so.
so she's definitely a threat, but I've still got a threat in front
No,
of me.
no, like a sexy threat.
I don't think
Dangerous,
bears get into cleavage. Can I just roll for it to decide? Like 11
Oh
or
my
above, I attack.
You madman.
Go for it.
All right, 11 or above, I go for the fire line. I'm a bear, and I love chaos. Okay, so it's a 4, so I go for Kidai bear.
Kidai, I will tell you now, you can drop concentration at any point.
It's just about to. Thank you. As soon as he decides to drop concentration and turns
soon as-
on me,
I will like.
I
Have
will
him jump-
drop him, have him shrink in front of me, and look him dead in the eye.
As I turn and I start to like either hump or attack, and it's not entirely sure. it's a very Fane bear.
I'll be like, he won't be able to understand me, but in Bear, I just look at him like, you're on your own now.
I'll like
Oh,
look
shit.
around at my hands and go, oh, gross.
I'll
Bro.
I'll look away and be like, 18 HP.
And I'll
Bro.
go for,
When Kidai tells you you're on your own, you know you fucked up.
and I will. How's the fire island still looking?
The big, same as before. It's a raging inferno.
to
It's
tell.
hard to tell the how a fire looks.
All right, I will. It's risky.
Imagine getting your ass slapped as you leave, only to fucking get turned into a human again.
Oh, I need to make an attack of opportunity against you as the bear, which doesn't
As the
matter.
bear, yeah.
I missed.
All right, I'm gonna go for the flame elemental just to see if we can close this down.
You got it.
So 2 attacks. Can I flank it at all? Is there a way to flank it? Like maybe even fly over the top of it?
You can flake him with my dead body on the ground.
30 feet of movement, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You can't get over it, unfortunately, because it'd be 10 feet up and then 20 feet over, and that puts you directly above it.
That's fine. I will bonus action Hunter's Mark, and then I will come in with the rapier.
Yep.
For schmiggity schmack. It's a
Here's
natural
that
1
camera.
on the first one.
Overlist this mic.
That's a 16 on the second one. Does that hit?
16 hits.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to do Hunter's Mark and then a tripping strike. If it can be tripped, it needs to make a DC 16 strength saving throw.
Fortunately, you can't triple fire.
Alright. We'll go with a shot. For pretty good damage. 24 points of damage.
24 points of damage. You got it.
And that's it.
All right. That brings us to your turn, Akari. I need a death saving throw.
Do I take damage on the melee strike?
Yes, you do. Sorry. I keep forgetting. 2 points of fire damage.
2 points. 1 point.
All right, Akari.
Three.
Hey! Oh, sad day.
Consistency.
At least it wasn't one.
Well, not
Per-
yet.
First death save. All right.
1 will not be the number of characters you have after next week's session.
True.
Oh, God. Top of the round, Zamira. What are you doing?
Alright, I'm sick of playing with this fiery bitch. I'm gonna run over there,
To the imp or the big
And-
guy?
the big guy,
Okay.
and I am going to expend all 7 charges on my ring. And just fucking yeet him into oblivion.
Okay. If you hit.
Don't fucking play with me. Don't put that black magic on me. You manifest good fucking energy out there on these dice. Well, I've never been so scared to roll. Oh, fucking Jesus. It's a 26.
That hits.
Oh, I'm so scared. Okay, let me roll the initial damage from the unarmed strike, and then I will roll. Oh, that's good fucking damage, too. Alright, let me get all these d6s out here.
That's some good fucking damage.
Oh, that's a lot of ones. That is gonna be 30 points of damage
You're gonna be
fucking
so-
total, because
you're
that
gonna be
was so many
mad.
ones.
You're gonna be so mad. You go.
So mad, why?
You go to
So
punch
mad,
it
why, man?
as you unleash the energy that is stored within your Connect band. You like punch it, and the initial force of it just blows all the fire away. The fire elemental is just gone. It had 6 HP left.
She's not
Alright,
happy.
alright,
that we're
fucking
gonna-
double tap Akari just to make sure he stays down.
There is
Right. That's right.
and you take 5 points of fire damage. She had to walk away.
She hasn't come into here yet, so she's just standing in the corner and they're just not trying to not be on camera.
Yep. She sure is.
Oh, I'll go check on her. Hold on.
Okay.
He's gonna open the door. She'll be right.
Don't come in here.
Oh man.
T-Die, fix your HP, you're okay.
There's still the one
No.
elemental left, Kothar, just as a reminder.
Me
If
not
you're-
working.
Yeah, I don't... Whose turn is it? Is it mine?
Oh, yes, it is. It is your, or it is its turn. I thought you were healing charge for them.
What?
I thought you were healing them, is what you were saying.
No, I didn't say shit.
Okay.
He said he was double tapping me to keep me down.
Oh, okay.
No, I was kidding.
Aw.
Firebolt at was gonna be a Fame, but he's not here, so it's going to you, Kothar.
It
Uh,
looks
I ran back.
so good though, Emma.
19
you
to
did
hit.
so good.
Yeah, 19 hits.
Emma
Or-
had the cutest giggle on her face. She was cutting up.
17 points of fire damage, cut in half to 8, Kothar.
It was a
Okay.
rage giggle.
All right, that brings us to your turn, Kothar. Kida, you're on deck.
3 attacks.
Got it.
Come up.
Reckless.
Can you piss on fire for damage? I need that.
If there was water in
No.
this room, I would have just thrown it all over
23.
the place.
Oh, 12 on the second attack.
12 barely misses.
And 26 on the third.
Yep, 2 will hit.
17 on the first.
Yep.
8 on the second.
How would you like to do this?
I just want to like slash through him, and then as he kind of barely flickers in front of me, I just want to look at him and go,
The last imp just out of existence.
Kidai Akare.
I'm just gonna sit as a bear.
Kidai Akare! As I violently gesture to Akare's unconscious body.
For what, my dude?
He's
He's
unconscious.
dying!
He's
oh,
down.
he is,
He's
not
down.
you. I'm sorry.
No, I'm
yeah.
fine!
No, I'll drop my bear. I'll go over to him.
Well, don't sound so happy about saving my life.
I'm not happy about anything right now.
What?
Somebody
Let
clip
him
that,
go.
please.
I'll flip him a bear bird before I do. I thought you were like yelling at both of us.
I motion
I'm
to
sorry.
Akare. I sit down as a bear.
Maybe I sit down next to him. You don't know my life.
Please!
Yeah. What do I got? How about a?
It's just like, I guess I'll give you like a, I don't know,
Can I?
something. Robot boy.
I don't-
Reach out with the
don't
pinky
have
toe and touch
much.
him.
Can I do 2 spells, Matt? Is that okay?
I mean, we're out of initiative order, so.
Okay, I'll do 2 first level cure wounds.
You can just get me.
Akari,
I'll
it's
do
not
two.
you. It's not you. Okay, so that first one.
Oh.
It's 100%
13.
you, bud.
Second.
Stop
Second is
dying.
11, so
Till this happy shit.
13 plus 11, 24. It's not you. I forgot you were dead.
She forgot about you.
I'm mad about polymorph.
Thanks.
I was about to make him roll
That's-
that death save, and I was like waiting for
Yeah.
the natural one. For shits and giggles, what would it have been?
It would have been 8.
Oh,
So
still
we'd have been
failure.
okay. We'd have been okay.
Still
We would have
dying,
bought.
but
We'd have
okay.
bought ourselves 6 more seconds until
6 more seconds.
it would have been a 2.
You would have
Fuck,
bought,
dude.
yourself until a Kothar medicine check.
Yeah, destabilize.
That's yeah.
I think
And
won't
that's
work.
all we need, baby. And it would have been a 19 plus 6.
Oh yeah, you would have had it. Oh man.
Fane would have insisted on using his medicine check. Oh, it was an 18. I figured it'd be low. Never mind.
I would have kicked your goddamn ass.
Natural 1, you kill me.
I punch the shit out of fucking Kothar.
Yeah,
and
if you're
then be
not-
like,
if you're
I'm
not
doing
pro-
the medicine.
If you're not proficient in medicine, if you fail the check, you actually make it worse.
I'm
Oh,
proficient,
yeah, brother.
and I never
That's
use
why.
it.
I'm
That's why.
proficient in medicine. Don't worry.
So, like, if you go to give somebody CPR, you
Yeah, so
just break
and this is the way I roll it in my game. If you are not proficient in medicine and you can still attempt to try and stabilize somebody, but you don't understand how that works, so you're just doing your damnedest. If you fail the check, they lose a death save because you're making it worse.
Oh my god, you crack his ribs, but you fucking puncture his lungs.
I'm proficient in medicine, so that's good.
As I sort of sit down, like with a heavy sigh.
As you're like sitting there and you like look over, what'd you do with that gem actually?
It probably would have been dropped on the ground
Yes.
in the commotion.
So you look over and that gem is just sitting on top of the pile of ash that you poured out, just emanating and pulsating with flame.
Alright, we're going to leave that there this time.
You get
You
the
know,
sense that the
Kida-
flames didn't come from the gem.
I don't understand. Whoa.
Let me
You do know that I rarely mute when you walk out of your room, right?
let me be a little more literal. The gem felt magical in your hands.
I mean, a lot of things feel magical in Fane's hands, but when I took the gem, it caused trouble. Or it didn't cause trouble, it was the bowl of ash.
It was you pouring out the ash that caused the trouble.
Alright. Well, then I'll go snatch up the ash. But
The ash
before
or
I
the
do, I'll
gem?
say- The gem. And as I'm doing it, I'll say, Kidai, suddenly I want to see when that cave bear form more often. That's a good form.
Bestiality.
I
Stop.
don't know why. I kind of like that, I guess.
Maybe you liked you as a bear.
I only vaguely remember it being a bear. It was just like a flash of claws in front of my face.
Yeah,
And
it didn't go how I thought it would, to be honest.
How did you think it would go?
Like a more of a magical effect than an actual shaping you into the actual thing that I was making. So I'm glad I didn't go as big, or I guess I couldn't go as big as I was hoping.
Mhm.
That could have been catastrophic.
You always seem to do it with such grace. I'm sorry I couldn't do the same.
Grace is a very nice word. And I'm glad you have a newfound respect for bears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to sleep now.
I think we probably all do. Looking around at the party, everybody's just kind of beaten.
Do you think we're safe here?
Here? DM, what time is it?
You have no idea. You guys have been down inside this library, walking through its halls and investigating and doing a lot of things. It's hard to tell what time of day it is.
Nobody has that feat that always lets us know what time of day it is.
No, nobody has keen mind. Thank God.
I'm gonna take it just as payback for you making me waste my ring charges.
I didn't make you.
But DM, with Kelrick's keen mind, he would know exactly what time it is.
Yeah, in his world.
This is his
Same world, different time.
Pull him up.
Yeah, he's like,
Oh,
it's like 13 right now.
You don't have keen mind
Well,
yet.
I mean, I assume that, nothing should be coming this way. Maybe it would be a really good time for us to rest, but I don't know. This isn't my territory, obviously.
I don't really want to risk going somewhere else with all of us in this state.
Is it Barbara?
Exactly.
Rose? Barbaros did mention that we're in a passage, and we just shouldn't upset the security. So,
Was
Yes,
that the
but that's-
security?
I mean, that's the thing is, how do you know when you're going to upset security? I put a bowl down, and
okay, well, let me put it this way then. I don't think we have a choice because I keep getting my ass beat, and you guys have to keep saving me. And y'all are running out.
it's true.
I
We need
mean,
to rest.
everybody is running out of everything. It has nothing to do with saving you or not. We all need to rest.
Mhm.
Why don't we go back to the fountain and just chill there for a bit?
If you
Good
think we'll
idea.
be safe.
By the way, I would love to see stats on how much HP I received of that fight, because I think it was up in like the 80s or 90s.
Probably pretty
Yeah, I mean, I
close.
gave you like 25 just from the potion alone.
I know I received a couple like 15s and 12s and stuff, so like I'm up there. I got healed more than 40 HP, that's for damn sure, which is my max right now.
I usually never have your tabs open watching you, but this time I did. And every time I was like, fuck, fuck, fuck.
Yeah, like I'm already back up to 24 now. Y'all are just healing me like crazy, but I keep getting fucking swagged. Alright, let's DM, we try to go to the fountain and accomplish a long rest.
Who has the ring of identification?
I do.
Me.
Akari, could you take your shaky hands up and identify this sort of amber-colored gem, please?
DM, every single time that I do this, I think I get it wrong. This ring of identification is not attunement required.
No, I need to change it.
Yeah, both its description and its things are entirely wrong then. Okay, I will pass the ring of identification over it.
You may look up the Stone of Living Fire.
I will let Fane read that out.
This jagged crystal of red and orange is warm to the touch. Inside the stone, you can see a raging firestorm that looks as if it could consume all. When crushed for a brief moment, the wielder can guide the flames. As an action, when you crush this gem, it acts as if you cast the firestorm spell. The wielder takes half the damage rolled unless they have access to 7th level spell slots, as they are unable to wield magic of such high potency. We take those.
So it's basically a kamikaze.
That's,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
and
keep that.
Fane almost dropped it on the ground, and you guys would have been caught in a firestorm.
Nice. I'm gonna keep that because I have the resistance to the fire damage.
Yeah, but don't you have to have... Kita will be the only one that gets access to 7th level spell slots to make it better.
Yeah, but I can resist the damage, and
He'll
we're not
take
gonna wait
quarter
until
damage.
we're not gonna take. We're not gonna wait until level 13 to use it.
Maybe.
It's a one shot, so you might. Never know.
To be fair, yeah, but in either sense, if I'm, raging or Fane is just Fane, we can both take half to it. Or
True.
quarter to it.
Potentially, yeah.
Better yet, throw it and I'll blow it up with a shot.
Or you miss with the arrow and then it's just wasted.
I never miss.
You have almost died like 8 times. Your luck is not something I want to put stock in at the moment.
Dying and missing are two different things.
It's true. Still, I'd hate to melt you or anything like that. I think either myself or Kothar would be good for this.
Sorry, I'm stepping out of the
Feel
game.
free
I
to
meant
hit
you
it.
all throw it and I shoot it with a fucking force arrow and it blows
Oh,
up.
we get it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Not that I was gonna crush it myself.
You would know, Akari, that'd be a pretty high DC to hit something that small, or a pretty high AC to hit something that small, just so you know.
Yeah.
Then you know.
Could have taken that boon and it'd be an automatic 20 plus to hit. So
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
that is what you are holding, Emma, is about the cutest thing I've seen.
It's a little giant stress ball Niffler from Fantastic Beasts. He's big squishy.
Oh, leave him alone.
It's a little giant niffler.
Don't hurt him like
So,
that.
do y'all think we're done with the religion room? Would you like to head somewhere else?
Let's
or would you just
let's
like
look at
There was more to the religion room. This was just one sector of it, just to clarify.
let's look at the shelves in here real quick. See if there's anything interesting about these books, and then go take a rest.
Demir wants to go look for the section that the guy said would have the whittling books.
That's back in the research.
That's a separate section.
I didn't know how close they were.
Far.
If this was just one fraction of the religion section, and it had a guardian like that,
Yep.
we should be pretty wary.
Yeah, but,
Indeed.
I mean, there's the potential we just, like, skedaddle.
Not
at some point-
skedaddle.
At some point, we do need to potentially make that decision, though, because this place seems almost endless, and we could be lost on here a long time, and we have things to do upstairs.
That's true. That's true. But I do believe, and correct me if I'm misspoken, but those of us with healing capabilities right now seem severely limited. So if we were to go farther and encounter something else,
That's why we're resting by the fountain.
Yeah, we're trying to
Exactly.
we're trying to just take a long rest. Kalma, I do agree with everyone. I think if we're in here for longer than probably another day or so, we need to really consider just heading back upstairs and cutting our losses.
We can always come back.
True. I mean,
let's
shit,
mark
the
it.
city's been here for how long?
What about that room with all the doors?
They
I
go
mean,
to the different
potentially?
places. That's-
That we know of.
I mean, but if each door is a quarter as difficult as any of the doors we've
No,
opened
ma'am.
so far,
We've got to make a business decision. There's a lot we could get lost in down here. We have to
Those
decide how
doors
much.
are inert anyway. So
Well, we're not going to get any closer until we actually do it, and we need a rest to do it. So,
as we're all settling by the fountain, assuming we already am.
1 second. As you guys exit out back into the central chamber where the Tome of Knowledge is, you can see another stump has been grown out of the ground, and Barbaros is sitting there. And he's still working on his thing, and he just kind of looks up with his staff kind of leaned across his chest. I told you guys. Library knows to protect itself. This
I
is
don't
your
think
first
we told
warning.
it.
Did we not pay?
You paid, but you disrespected the shrine.
Would you like us to leave then?
No, you're still welcome. Just a mere warning.
Also,
You have,
side
like,
note, I forgot to say it, but I would have picked back up my rod staff.
That was assumed, yeah.
Barbarossa, do you have like a brochure or like a visitor's guide or something like that?
Are you
Hey, don't
searching
pour
for
out
something?
the holy soup, otherwise the god of kitchen utensils will come and fork you, or anything like that.
None of that was meant ill intent.
You
We-
just
it
killed
was-
Aiden.
It was. It was an accident with the ashes. I thought they were ashes. I actually had thought to make another offering, and it didn't go as I thought. Fucking Aiden.
His fucking chair is rocking.
It's shaking.
It was but a mere warning. Just be careful. This is a holy place. And he kind of stands up, leans on his staff, and as he does, the stump shrinks back into the ground. And he just goes like walking slowly back out of the religion room.
Barbaros, your warnings are shite.
Useful. Thank you.
No. That is the worst.
smite
That's
us.
the worst advice
I get bad vibes.
That's the worst advice I've ever heard. Ever.
I don't disagree, but I get bad vibes.
How do you get bad vibes from a furbolg? They're like the cutest.
It just
The
feels
problem
like
is
he
I
could
don't
fuck
get
us
vibes
up.
from the dude. I just get the vibe. I just get the vibe that the guy's telling us to go fuck ourselves. You know, like.
And DM, do I get the vibe that he could fuck us up?
Make an insight check.
Oh, that is an 18 plus.
In your current
2.
state,
30,
you
20.
guys probably. It's hard to. I mean, it's hard to tell. There's nothing about him that screams like this dude's immensely strong, but in your guys' current kind of beaten down state, you don't think it would be a very fun fight.
I just think we shouldn't be unkind to him.
As he's
Just
like
listen.
leaving the room, he just kind of like sticks his staff up. Enjoy your rest. And like as he slams it down, like these beds of like flowers and leaves kind of like appear for 5 of you.
Thane absolutely collapses the fuck into his,
There we
with, like,
go.
his crispified body.
As he leaves the room, Kothar will just mock salute him and just, thank you, GFY.
You can spell?
Yeah.
Thane, do you need a top off on your little stone?
Akane, I could always use a top off.
Okay, well, what are you looking for? Because I still have the ability to
Speaking of, I stole the recipe. We can make that back up when we get to the land, the jungle juice.
I didn't give the jungle juice. I still did.
No, I know, but you said it was your last one.
It is.
I can make you some more.
It's very kind. Akane, I appreciate the sentiment, but I think your hands are a little rough.
I meant with.
I'm a little
bells.
spent, so he's
I have a second.
going to be more help than me.
Oh, the Ayun stone. Do you have a cure wounds?
I
And
do.
the hunter's mark?
I mean,
And-
would you like the ability to animal?
To become an animal?
Yeah.
I guess let's skip the pleasantries, shall we? What vacant do you have? Is it completely empty?
2 slots.
Okay, so I have a second level and a first level. So either I'm giving you a second level or you're taking a first level and then I'm tapped.
Give me a second level cure wounds.
Got it.
And
Done.
I will take that.
If you would like a revivify, I have one open.
FYI, if,
Oh,
Oh no,
I
it's
mean,
third.
you can take the cure wounds, but FYI as well, I also have pass without trace and spike growth, both of which could be useful. But cure wounds is never a bad take. So
I'll
anyway,
take
it's yours.
wounds for now. Yeah.
There you go.
I'm gonna dump Zephyr Strike next time because it's not as useful as I thought it'd be. But, useful, but Hunter's Mark is better. But that'll be good. For now.
How are
And
the
then
beds
I-
arranged, DM?
Just 5 beds of like grass and flowers around the pools.
Like in a circle?
Yeah. Oh. Is anybody staying up to keep watch? Or you guys all just crashing?
I'll take first watch.
I'll do my classic sentry's rest.
Sleep.
As you guys all bed down for the evening, Kothar, Akari, you guys sit down for your evening watch. So we're gonna end tonight's session.
Oh, he didn't trust us.
Not to RP. You fucker, man.
Music, guys.
Hex, what do you what?
Hey,
Oh, it had opened up on my phone. And I opened it, so I forgot to unmute it.
gotta be
Sorry.
careful with that.
It fit though. Why did it fit?
Sorry. I just like I like when I get tired, I just like will like literally just open my phone and hit buttons like subconsciously, and I just open stuff, and I
Yeah. Yeah, you ever browsing your phone before you go to sleep, and then you like half wake up and you look at your phone like, why the fuck am I on this app doing
yeah, like, what
this?
am I doing? I was for like 2 minutes as like a comfort thing. I was just like literally flipping through YouTube Shorts, not even looking at what they were.
1 minute you're browsing Twitter before bed, next thing you know you're like ADP looking at your pay stub from April of like 2 years ago because your finger is just like lazily tapped all over the screen.
I will say
Grab
the
the
last
tweet.
time I regained consciousness before D&D, Hank Green, the scientist, was explaining to me why we have butt hair. So
Why do we have butt hair?
We're not going to talk
ask
about that
Hank
right
Green.
now.
Don't ask me.
Guys, that's all for us tonight. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully, Akari
Why?
won't die next week.
The question of why we have butt hair shall not be
Wrong.
answered.
Bye.
You guys have a good evening.
Good
Thank you for tuning
night.
in. Tune in next Wednesday. We'll see you next week.
Akari's still gonna
Bye.
die.
Bye.
Probably, yeah.